There you go. Hi, hello. I forgot to turn on the lights. Everyone, sorry about the very, very long delay. I am so sorry. I have had quite the busy morning today. So apologies about that. I was having some I don't know what I ate. I ate just like a simple like scrambled egg, like little burrito, and it just gave me like the worst stomach cramps ever. And I just, had like the worst just bathroom visit just like an hour ago. So I'm just kind of like recovering a little bit from like abdominal pain, unfortunately. So I had to take not medication, but like a little like supplement. I don't know if you guys heard of like licorice root, but licorice root supposedly is like a really nice like herbal like supplement that helps like coat like your stomach for people who have like indigestion or stomach acid. I have acid reflux, so that's what's supposed to do. So I just had to take that a little bit earlier from stream, and yeah, it was a pretty like busy morning. But apologies in advance for like the long delay, but I'm here now. Hopefully my stomach gets like a little bit better throughout the stream. Drink like a lot of water especially. But yeah, how you guys doing? Happy Monday. Hope you guys had a great, wonderful weekend. Let's see who's here today actually. The Wizard, thank you so much for the donation. Thank you so much, man. Thank you, thank you. Hey Shoegaze, hey Cat Peasant, hello, hi. Hey Nadia, hello, hello, hello. Thank you Matthew King Alexander for the 1 channel membership gifting. Thank you so much, man. Thank you. Always appreciate you being around here, Matthew, as well as the Discord server. Always happy to have you. Yeah, last stream was epic. I still haven't finished watching it. Hey, nice. Well, I hope this gives you a little bit more incentive to finish that stream and then watch the stream right after. Or, I don't know, maybe back to back after this becomes like a VOD or something, but awesome to hear. Hey Jay, the plumber should be coming soon to fix my toilet. Oh, I saw that message already, yeah. I wonder if it'll be James. I heard he loves sticking his poo-poo hands in toilets. Maybe he might find like a code or something to a locker safe, who knows. Might find handgun ammo. It's 8:08 UK time. Hey, nice. I feel like watching streams in the evening are always really cool, you know. It just feels like really cozy and chill and nice. It's I think currently 12 over here in the US, 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Thank you, Matthew, appreciate it. Hello, how you doing, Checklock? How's it going? How you doing? Stream's a bit laggy on my end. I think stream should be fine. I did notice when I was doing a pre-stream or starting stream, it was a little bit laggy. So I don't know. The Wi-Fi may be kind of on and off today. I have no clue. Usually streams are stable for the most part, but we'll see. Just let me know, chat. But I think it's stable from what OBS is showing on my end, but just let me know, and we'll see how to go about that accordingly. And yeah, also let me turn down the background music just a little bit, because I did go back on stream when we did that on Friday. It was a little bit too loud. Yeah. I'm excited to buy the new Legacy of Kain Ascendance game sometime in 2026 because it looks interesting. Ooh, I've heard about Legacy of Kain before. How was that, by the way? How was Legacy of Kain? I've never played it before, but I have seen some videos covering it. Like, kind of like skimmed it a little bit. I saw someone do like a huge retrospective on it maybe like a couple of years ago. I don't know much about it, but I think it's like a PlayStation 1 game, right? I don't know. But I heard it got like remastered too by Azure Studios, I think. I forgot the name. Yeah. I sometimes get acid reflux with some food I eat. Yeah, it's okay. I think the more you get older, the more your body just kind of is very susceptible to like acidity or like, you know, foods that have like, I don't know, like spices or like a lot of inflammation. I think like a big one is like Mexican food. Mexican food has like a lot of like inflammation in its food, you know, like cheese, salsa, spices in general. I would know because I grew up eating, you know, Mexican food, which I know, just, you know, this is the stereotype, but, you know, I am Mexican after all, so, yeah, but, no, I remember, like, when I was younger, I used to eat, like, a lot of Mexican food, back in the day. I loved eating tacos and enchiladas, especially. Man, I miss me, like, a really good, like, enchilada and, like, you know, burrito. It's been such a long time since I had Mexican food. If I have Mexican food, my stomach will die. It will just, like, not be okay. Hi Heaven's Knight. Hello, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. We're just yapping for a little bit. Want to see how you guys are doing today. Since it is the start of a brand new week, can you guys believe that? It's a brand new week already. It is April 20th. Damn. Can't believe it's almost May. That's crazy. But yeah, how you doing? Thanks for the awesome compliment, Jay. Anytime, Matthew. Ira Deadpool. Hey, how you doing? What is that song in the video that you did where it was in the first sound to lower? And it was an hour and the song is 11:58 in the video? Which video? I apologize, your comment seems like a little vague, which is okay. I don't mind as long as we're like being able to communicate. Do you mean like in the stream or which video specifically? If you don't mind like iterating or I guess like clarifying a little bit. I don't really remember, but usually when it comes to like my videos, I like to do like slowed reverb. I don't know if you guys know what the genre that is, but it's just like music that maybe has like a sort of like ambience or a really like calm, melancholy aesthetic. I know Silent Hill is one of those games that have that sort of you know, aesthetic or atmosphere, and that's I would say conjured due to its, you know, music a lot of the time, especially like when you're like in Silent Hill, just like roaming around the city. That's why like a lot of people kind of find Silent Hill to be like a little bit cozy. But anyway, basically like those like more melancholy, kind of like sad songs you would hear in the games, I just like kind of use those, but they're like slowed in reverb, essentially. I don't know if that kind of helps. Apologies if it doesn't, but I would just look up like Silent Hill slowed reverb, and then, you know, there you go. All the Legacy of Kain games are pretty interesting. Oh, okay, cool, interesting. Again, never heard of them, but they sound pretty cool. If you like it, then hey, that's pretty great. I became allergic to a lot of fruit after having my daughter. Interesting. Yeah, I just think like the more you get older, the more your body just kind of changes. I feel like personally to me, like my theory is when we consume foods that I would say like, for example, have like inflammation or irritation, you know, things that should like not really hurt you, or if they do, it's just like kind of briefly. The more you get older, the more your body just becomes more susceptible to kind of, you know, the intolerance of having those foods, right? Like for me, like I just can't have like spicy or like, you know, like really inflammatory food, you know. Unfortunately, like I can't even have like gluten anymore, like, you know, found like in rice or like flour. I tried having like pancakes, but like with almonds and coconut flour, and it really hurt my stomach. I like wanted to die that day. But yeah, I don't know. I just think, you know, the more we get older, the more our body just kind of becomes more susceptible to just foods that we just can't have anymore. And also our body just starts to hurt more. Our body just is like, all right, time to tap out. I'm tapping out. You have to eat more healthy. But that's just me though. That's just me. I searched up how to install the PC port for Silent Hill 3. I think I'm going to stick with the PC SX2 version. Ooh, nice. Yeah, so I feel like I feel like whichever version you go for is fine. Personally, I think the PC SX2 version is personally my version of choice. I just find it to be really simple and easy to go about doing. But the trade-off, I think, is I would say the PC version has mod support, so, you know, there's that. You can still have like a good like quality of life when it comes to the PC version. It's just you have to go about installing mods, and some people like that, some people don't. It really just kind of comes down to acquired taste, but yeah, whichever you choose, I think it's fine. I would love personally like a good proper port of Silent Hill 3, which by the way, the devs who are working on Silent Hill 1 decompilation are also decompiling Silent Hill 3. They just started, but I heard the process is going not too badly. So that should be really interesting. I'm really honestly excited for all these like ports. Well, ports eventually, because again, we first have to decompile, you know, the source code, right? Those come eventually, but that's like a long time from now. But I think it's just more so the notion of people going about doing that, which I think is really cool. So yeah. In this video, the complete story and lore of Silent Hill 1. Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah, I honestly forgot and I don't remember Deadpool 81. I'm so sorry. I don't remember specifically the music I used, but I tell you what, in the next stream, I will try to look into my files for the music that I have stored, and if you're there, I'll let you know, and hopefully that helps a little bit. So yeah, apologies in advance. Hello Jay, hey chat, hey Sure guys, how you doing, man? How's it going? Let's go with the run. Yes, let's go with the run. Just waiting for a little bit for more people to join until we get started, and yeah, if that's okay. You can install you can install texture packs. Yes, this is true. You can install texture packs. I actually do have texture packs installed on the PC SX2 version as well. It looks really, really nice and lovely. It was at it was at 1.1.000%. Now it's somewhere at 4.44%. Oh, okay, cool. Gotcha. Are you talking about the decompilation projects? Also, hold on, chat. I think uh my earphones disconnected for a second. 1 second, because it just said it was disconnected. So let me check really quickly, just to make sure. No, it's connected. Okay, that was weird. I wonder why it disconnected. You might hear the badoo badoo. Yeah. Okay, it seems like it's disconnected. I'm sorry. Connected. Okay. Okay, it seems connected. Okay, that was really weird, huh? Odd. Okay, anyways. I guess it's fine now. That's good. Before this awesome live stream, I was playing the very interesting Sonic Unleashed Xbox 360 game on my own Xbox Series X console, and it's my first time playing the game as well. Nice. I heard Sonic Unleashed is pretty good. I personally wouldn't know because I've never played it before, but I heard it has like a lot of popularity behind it. So yeah, love that for you. The decomp for Sonic 3, yeah. Oh, okay, cool. Gotcha. I mean, hey, there's progress there at least. Some progress. Hope you have an amazing run. Love watching you. Thank you, Ira Deadpool. Appreciate it. I always just love having everyone here, just watching me ramble and, I don't know, just nerd out about this game and just the games in general. I'm glad it gives you some form of, I don't know, entertainment. Plus, it's my own personal second annual April Sonic month for 2026 month as well. Hey, nice. Love that for you. Yeah, I feel like it's really cool to have like months where you can just like indulge in your, your interests, whichever that may be. It's always cool to kind of like marathon everything. Okay, chat. I think we're ready to go. So yeah, let's get started. I think we waited long enough. I think people are ready to see the achievement run continue. So let's recap actually, because we made quite a lot of progress on the achievement run last time. So yeah, let's look at this and see what we got here when it comes to the achievement run. So I believe so far we have 38 out of 66 achievements, which is not too bad. Not too bad at all. We're actually doing pretty good when it comes to achievements. So yeah, so I think for the second run, chat, my plan I think for today is to get the good ending, I believe. So we're just gonna speed run it. I'm trying to think of like ways to optimize it because I don't know. I was thinking about it over the weekend, but I don't really think we could do much of anything. I just think personally we would have to go through multiple playthroughs. I don't know. I don't even know how many achievements we'll get this time around. But we will try our best. I think for this run we will do the UFO ending. And then maybe we'll get like a good like 1 hour in because it's not too hard. So let's see. I don't know. Let's see if we knock down the UFO ending. We can get, let's see, 5 achievements, I believe. 6 achievements actually, plus the Hyper Blaster, which will be really, really great when it comes to a second run or something like that. I think it will be like great incentive to help us along the way. Also, we do get the what is it called? The addition of having bullet adjust. Bullet adjust will definitely help us when it comes to, for example, shotgun rounds, or I'm sorry, shotgun shells, and then rifle rounds, and also that I guess like notion to unlock those rest of the I guess those achievements really. Yeah, okay. Okay, I'm kind of like devising something here. Hopefully, hopefully this works out. I don't know, but let's do UFO ending, and then we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. But let's get this going. Let's get this going. But I think right now we'll do UFO ending since I think that's probably the easiest to do. Resuming state cannot be performed while hardcore mode is active. Do you want to disable hardcore mode? Resuming state will be cancelled if you select no. Hardcore mode. Wait, what? What if we do fast boot instead? Okay, so it's still saved. Okay, that's good at least. It's still saved. Okay, so it seems like we're fine. Also, chat, let me know if we if the volume's okay on my end as well as your end too. If you had to choose your Silent Hill games, what would be on your tier list? So like, what would be first to last? I know it's a tough question. That's okay. Personally, I don't know. I think at least for the first, I guess if we were to like shotgun it, I guess I don't know. Maybe Silent Hill 1, 3, 2, 4, Shattered Memories, Origins, Homecoming, and then Downpour. I think in that order. Yeah, I think in that order. If I were to like kind of like quickly rank them, but yeah, I feel like we should actually do like a genuine like ranking one day of all the games. Okay, bullet adjust. Okay, cool. So now we have 2. Okay, this will greatly help us a lot. Nice. Okay, this will help us a lot. All right, let's yeah, let's do this. Okay, so I think we started on Next Sphere, right? I think we started on Next Sphere. So let's continue our playthrough previously. I remember we got the channeling stone, I believe. Will you do this kind of challenge for Silent Hill 2? Yeah, for sure. We will do this challenge for Silent Hill 2. For all the games. That's my goal for the year, is to 100% all the games. And yeah, I don't know how that's gonna go, but we'll definitely have to wait and see, I guess. But it should be a fun time. Someone mentioned in the comments, I think like previously, that
radio.
One of the hardest achievements was controlling the rowboat manually. That was like the hardest achievement for them. So I'm already kind of like scared when it comes to achievements in Silent Hill 2.
This is not a dream. What's happening to this place?
Huh, okay. I saw the pistol. Did that not count last time we played, or? Okay, well, let's see as we go. Let's see as we go. I think one thing we could do is probably like maybe I think like train and farm in the beginning section, since the enemies seem to respawn. So I mean, there's that at least. But yeah, I think the more playthroughs we go through, the more we can, you know, really solidify the bullet adjust and use it to our advantage. Because if we have like ×6, then oh man, we're good to go. Ooh, Sono game ranking stream one day, lol. Yeah, no, for sure. I think it definitely is warranted for sure for like a little ranking stream. I think that'd be really fun to do. Well, I feel like it'd be fun, but also I am kind of scared of the whole the whole like debate when it comes to like not just like my tier ranking of the games, but also people's like opinions of my opinions on the games and my ranking. Cause oh boy, that's gonna be a fun stream. But in all seriousness though, yeah, for sure. I would love to rank the games because I do have my thoughts, and I would love to talk about it more in like detail. Hey, Sanky O Coffee. Hope I didn't mispronounce your name. Apologies if I did. How are you doing today? Welcome to the stream. We're playing Silent Hill 1 100% achievement run. Love your videos and your voice. Thanks for the awesome content. Well, thank you. Thank you so much. I'm glad my voice helps when it comes to the content. I get complimented with that a lot, so I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Um, yeah, stay tuned because I am working on a very big video, and that's going to be another Iceberg Explained video. It's about, I want to say, an hour and 30 minutes long. I think I mentioned this previously, chat, but I am working on the next video. It is the Sound Hole 3 Iceberg Explained video, and it is quite long. The script is shit. The script is 35 pages, and oh whoa, huh? Okay, well he's just kind of there, saved by the trash cans. All right, did I kill them? Because they're still moving. Okay, you're dead. Oh, interesting. Okay, so it seems like the last playthrough didn't carry over when it came to the melee and the pistol or something? I don't know. Interesting. Okay. Also, let's turn off the radio. Yeah, let's turn off the radio. It's a little annoying. But yeah, I'm working on the Sound of 3 Iceberg Explain video. The script is done. It's 35 pages long. It's a big boy of a video. I think the script has been done. The script has been done for like the past 2 weeks. I've just been kind of trying to get myself to go about voice recording it. But I was going through some like complications with like my symptoms the previous week. So I just started doing voice recording today. Didn't get a lot much done. I do usually like to take time with like the voice recordings when it comes to the scripts in question. Thank you so much, Rika or Rich for subscribing to the channel. Thank you so much. Yeah, I usually like to take time with the voice recording because a lot of the time my voice does get really strained, and I just get really exhausted when it comes to what's it called, the voice recording. So I'm hoping to have the voiceover done by next week. Hopefully, actually by next Monday. I'm gonna try to like find like a good I guess like consistency. Usually I try to go for like 5 pages per day. So hopefully that holds up well. Where'd you go? There you are. Oh, it just got stuck. Alright, that was kind of funny, but alright. Do you consider oh, can't wait till they finally 100% Soundle. I wonder, oh, did he fall backwards? That was really funny. Can't wait till they finally 100% Soundle. I wonder if someone will add a 2D controls option like Soundle 2 and Soundle 3. Yeah, for sure. That'd be pretty interesting. Did I skip the house? No, I did not skip the house. Okay. Let's go inside here really quickly. Oh, never mind. Let's not go inside here really quickly. Hi, how you doing? D. Mermandelin? Apologies if I mispronounced your name. How's it going? Playing Santo 1, 100% achievement run. That rhymes, actually. How's it going? Welcome to the stream. Do you consider Santo F to be a Santo game? Because a lot of people are saying it's not. I think it's a Santo game. I know it's like very, I would say, what's the word? Subjective to like a lot of people who are not just like casuals to Silent Hill, but also just like Silent Hill fans in general. I know there's like a lot of indecisiveness when it comes to that game. Yeah, and a lot of controversy. Well, I don't know if controversy is the right word, but just a lot of, I would say discussion. And a lot of it's like really, I would say like, I don't know, like just sparks like a lot of debate with that game. I would say the best way to kind of, I think boil it down is, just to subjectivity. It's really just subjective of what you I guess personify Silent Hill. Like if it fits like the criteria to you, then sure. But I think if you go about it from like a generalized standpoint, then I think yeah, like it feels Silent Hill. To me, it felt like Silent Hill. So yeah, I would say so. But it just really is ultimately up to you and what you define as Silent Hill. Like it could generally be like the Team Silent games, the Western Silent Hill games, which is post Team Silent, or even the games now, the modern games. So yeah, it's just really kind of boiling down to subjectivity and what you personally, I guess, like prefer at the end of the day. I played I played this one with two with DuckStation on a retro 720p monitor. Nice. I actually feel like that kind of like goes hand in hand. I feel like this game would be pretty, what's it called? I think it would fit perfectly with like a 480p monitor, you know? Like one of like those CRT monitors, which has like a 480p by, I think, 2040p aspect ratio or 360 aspect ratio. I'm pretty sure I'm wrong. But yeah, no, I feel like it actually suits it better since this game originally was on a 4x3 monitor or CRT TV back in the day. Much like any of you know, type of film, games, television media. I feel like it would actually suit it better. But I'm a sucker for like CRT TVs. I love CRT TVs. They're amazing. It just has such a nice quality that's unseen of nowadays that you just can't replicate. And so you have to go about like getting that preserved, hopefully in mint condition, because I remember when I was on eBay trying to search for monitors or CRT TV monitors, specifically a Sony, because they have like really good CRT TVs with a lot of versatility and optimization when it comes to just settings in general. I forgot what it's called. Not Technicolor. Technicolor is like what is it called? One of those formats back in the days, but I forgot what they're called. But they're Sony CRT TVs, and they're really popular when it comes to gaming too. But yeah, anyways, I'm rambling. Sorry. Right where he belongs. Hello, I see you're rocking patches for 60 FPS and widescreen. Are crashes in Balkan Church and Bridge control room solved when using those patches? No, unfortunately not. You have to, what is it called? Disable PGXP calling correction and also geometry correction, as well as widescreen rendering. So you have to make sure to disable those patches in order for the game to not crash, unfortunately. Yeah, it's just unfortunately the price of pay when you have, you know, what's it called, emulation. So, I played 1, 2, 3 and the 2 remake and the HD collection because I consider it its own game. That's fair. That's fair. I've never actually personally played the HD collection, but hilariously though, I do think, chat, we should probably play the HD collection one day. I think that'd be pretty hilarious, not gonna lie. Might as well, you know. I would actually be more than down to play the HD collection just because of how abysmal that port must be with both Silent Hill 2 and 3. I think that'd be a great stream. Make for like a lot of funny moments. Have you tried the third-person mod for Silent Hill 3 and Silent Hill 4? Yeah, I have. Back in 2024, actually, when the mods first released, I was following very closely to the mod in question, or those mods, by the modder, or the dev who made those mods, called Zila Torman, I believe that's his name. Is he dead? There you go. Yeah, Zila Torman, I believe, the dev who made the SH3 and SH4, and also SH2 third-person mod, or first-person, third, first, and over the shoulder. I remember following it very, very closely back in the day. So yeah, I actually really do think those mods are pretty cool. I actually use the mods a lot of the time when it comes to like dynamic I guess like a framing when it comes to my videos. Like whenever you see like my videos, you'll sometimes see like shots or like visuals where it's like in the first person. And that's solely because of those mods. So I greatly appreciate Zlot making those mods, because it really helps with like the overall like visual presentation of the videos. I haven't played 4 yet, but it's on my wish list on GOG. Nice. I feel like, why did I say nice? I'm sorry. my cognitive dissonance. I didn't mean to say nice. I meant to say it'd be nice if you could play Silent Hill 4. Sorry, I get like really like chipper and optimistic when I stream. I really enjoy streaming. So, but yeah, no. I hope you get to play Silent Hill 4 on the GOG soon. Check log. I believe it's really cheap, right? It's like $15 on GOG. Usually when it comes to stream or when it comes to sales, it shouldn't be too bad when it comes to like GOG sales. I saw Silent Hill 4 on GOG for like $8 on sale the other day. So yeah, usually GOG has quite a plethora of sales every now and then. Whether it's seasonal, whether it's due to some theme, there's always some sales going on, so you have that going on for you. So yeah, I would say wait for sales, because they're very affordable. I think GOG is personally to me like the more preferable platform when it comes to older shovelware, when it comes to video games. Mostly also because like it's DRM free, so you own it, you know, so, which I greatly appreciate. I love GOG. I think GOG is a great alternative to Steam. I personally prefer to have what is it called, older games on my GOG. Thank you so much, Jack Krauser. Hey, I know that guy. He's from Resident Evil 4. Thank you so much for the channel membership. Enjoy the emojis. Oh, whoa, what the hell? Oh, I thought I entered, my bad. Oh, I guess I accidentally pressed the map button. I'm currently playing through the HD Collection Platinum, and it's not easy, Lamau. Oof. Oof, oh god. I've seen some people make videos on the HD Collection, especially Platinuming it, which is honestly, props to you if you can. Props to you. I don't have a PlayStation. Technically I do actually. I have PlayStation 1 and PlayStation 2. But I don't have a PlayStation 3, 4, or 5. So I can't like, you know, go about making like videos of doing like platinums. So yeah. If I did though, I would totally be down to do that actually. Maybe I should just emulate it since it's on Vim's layer. Nah, it's good. I would say emulation works too. I think preferably emulation is the best way to go, especially because it's just really convenient and easy, and you can find like any, you know, form of ROM. There's literally like, if you literally look up, what is it called, like Silent Hill 2 or 3 or 4, like a ROM, you can, it'll be like one of the first things you find on Google, so... Yeah, so, it's not that difficult to, ROM. Oh, really? Okay. To be fair, we didn't really heal much. Okay, well, that's our first death. That's unfortunate. But it's okay, we're just kind of speeding through all this, so... It's all good. It's currently $9.99, very cheap. It is very, very cheap, yeah. I don't know what it's like on, I don't know what it's like for other countries when it comes to, like, currency and, just, like, you know, cost of, just, you know, those prices. But, I mean, if the, I guess, like, sentiment is there, I imagine it should hopefully be also affordable in other countries, too. It's the main website where I get my ROMs. Ah, okay, cool. I mean, emulation, what is emulation? I don't know what emulation is. Totally not covering my ass or anything. No, I'm just kidding. I'm here for emulation. Emulation is great. I'm here in support for preservation. But yeah. I actually do one day want to really make a video where I make like a really in-depth tutorial of how to, what is it called, play every single Silent Hill game on PC. I really want to make a video like that one day. The only thing that's kind of like holding me back is just my lack of just like technical, I guess, like literacy. Because I would say, like, even though I do my research very thoroughly, and hopefully that's like, you know, translated respectfully when it comes to my videos that I make on the more like technical aspects of like these games. You know, I always try to like be very thorough and like precise with like my speech. So usually I try to be like very cognizant of that. But yeah, that's kind of like the only thing that's like holding me back is just my lack of technical, just like understanding when it comes to like emulation. Because that's a video that I've been meaning to work on for like the longest time, but I do think I am like a little bit kind of hesitant due to just like my lack of understanding. Not that I think it's hard per se. It's just I want to be very, very respectful and appropriate when it comes to like, you know, the terminology. And making sure not to like, you know, misunderstand. And then like, you know, deceiving people as well. Not intentionally, but like accidentally. Are there any good video game stores out there still? Also, I hope you feel better soon, Jay. Oh, thank you, Jack Krauser. I'm hanging in there. Definitely a bit like rough here and there when it comes to like my symptoms of like my health, but it's okay. Today was a bit of a rough day, a rough morning, but I'm feeling a little bit better. But thank you for the sweet words. Okay, let's go here. Do you have any Santo stuff in person, like plushies, like statues, or even the PS2 2 games? Yeah, I do actually. I do have some Santo merch. Oh shit. Uh-oh, we ran out of ammo, chat. Oh no. Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. But yes, I do have Santo merch. I would love to get more. I just don't have the money to afford it right now. Also, we should probably get more ammunition. Okay, we're fine. But yeah, I would love to get the Mirror the Dog plushie. I would love to get the upcoming, I think, Prime One Studio James Sunderland statue. They make really good statues. I highly recommend Prime One Studio. They make phenomenal statues. I highly recommend. But yeah, but they're so expensive though. I would not be able to afford it anytime soon. But yeah, no, I love to get like statues, some more like more like plushies. Also like, you know, collect the games too. I still need to get Silent Hill 4 on the PlayStation 2, etc. You know, but that's like not for like a very long time. Okay, let's see. It's you, and then you. There we go. First try. It always stands strong. Another beloved ROM site got taken down because of AI. Oof, that sucks. Yeah, I've noticed like a lot of ROM websites are being taken down, either due to maybe like being sued by developers. I know a huge one is Nintendo. That's a big one. But mostly when it comes to Nintendo's ROM specifically, yeah, Nintendo's very like uptight about that, and we don't tolerate Nintendo's you know, shenanigans. We're here for all and any type of preservation. Oh, it's disconnected. Why did it disconnect? Why did my live stream control room disconnect? Oh no. Okay, there we go. It's back. Cool. I want to do the same thing. I've been wanting to start making content for a while, obviously not on this channel. Oh, you go for it, man. There's never a better time than now to start making content. I get asked this a couple times, but there's never a better time than now to make content on YouTube. Never feel intimidated by just, you know, like big YouTubers, or just like viewership, or, you know, just that sort of, I guess, like variables, I guess. That kind of factor maybe into like your feelings when it comes to, I don't know, making content. Yeah, if you ever like want to make content, and like, you know, the same applies to like anyone in chat too. Okay, wow, okay, alright. This is why this is the hardest part of the game. That's because, oh shit, sorry, I dropped my VR headset, no. What did I drop? Oh, it's a controller. Oh. I dropped the controller. The little the VR controller. My bad. Yeah. Okay. That should be fine now. Sorry about that. I am such a mess today. Alright, well, we're starting from the beginning, so that's just fun. But yeah. Yo, bro, I'm going to sleep with you right now. Oh, because you're watching the stream? I mean, hey, if the stream allows you to fall asleep, then, I mean, there you go. How are you doing, Nabish? Last year I got the Heather Mason figure from Numbskull. I really like the one that came out in 2013, though, but it's like $800. Yeah, it's a lot of money. It's a lot of money. Isn't the Numbskull one, like, much more cheaper, though? Oh, wow, okay. We're just doing this now. Alright, cool. Okay. I would love to just, like, have one good run. Just one good run where I just don't die on this part of the game. That's my goal. That's my dream. Just one good run. Just one good run. Just one good run. Have you ever played any of the Resident Evil games? Yeah, absolutely. I love Resident Evil. I know people might get this maybe like idea that I just only like the Silent Hill games and nothing more, but that's not true. I love Resident Evil. Resident Evil was my introduction to survival horror. I believe. I remember my first Resident Evil game was Resident Evil 2 on my PS Vita. So yeah, the original. I remember playing it back in high school and I completed it. And likewise, I think Resident Evil 3, the original. It was really, really fun. And I think from there, I just got like the rest of the games on Steam. So yeah, I love the Resident games. I recently played Resident Evil 9. And that was pretty fun. I just didn't really feel like the incentive to like replay it again. I don't know why. I just didn't really feel like playing it again. I thought it was good. I really enjoyed playing as Leon again. It was nice to see him come back, chronologically speaking, in like a feature game. That was pretty cool. Oh, my bad. Sorry. But yeah, no, I love the Resi games. If I ever do, however, I'm not going to make outrage and drama content. They get so many views. Doesn't help that YouTube pushes content that upsets you. Yeah, unfortunately it does. It really does. I do not like drama content. I'm not a fan. I recently just got like in my algorithm just like so much like drama content for some reason. And it like really, really sucked to see that. It's like, why are you even here? I didn't ask for this. I didn't ask for you to be here, drama content. Yeah, no, I don't really understand the notion of like drama content, really. I think drama is pretty overrated and honestly just like really toxic and upsetting. But I think that's just kind of the point of it, right? I also do think like as like humans, we're very invested into like other people's lives, which kind of creates like the whole like parasocial nature maybe of it. And so like we kind of like to maybe like, I don't know, have like this like cognitive dissonance of like our own life, and we kind of place ourselves in like, I don't know, the more like popular streamers or celebrities or just people that are like highly like regarded or something. Did I not pick it up? I did not pick it up. Fun. I love that. Of course. I don't know, people just like drama, I guess. I don't know. It's really weird. Yeah, the numbskull was like 80 bucks for me, lol. Oof. That's not too bad. It could definitely be much more expensive. Trust me, it could be way more expensive. But that's not too bad, all things considered. My algorithm is straight chopped if it's full of petty drama, because gossiping is a part of human nature. Yeah, unfortunately it is. Gossiping is definitely a part of human nature. I never really understood it whatsoever. And I don't think I ever will. And you know what? That's fine. I don't mind. I never want to be, like, the center of attention. I think, for one, like, that just scares me. It makes me very anxious. And two, it's just not my thing. I'd rather be to myself, you know? So. Okay, that was not too bad. There we go. Okay. That should have been like the first thing I did, but it's all good. Let's just hope I don't die this time. I think I should be fine. I should be okay. I should be okay. Really? They heard that? Okay. Oh. Well, that's not good. Let's just bring out our, I don't know, our stovepipe. Ideally, this is not the weapon of choice, but, you know. Okay, I'm wasting my time, but... Definitely wasting my time, but it's fine. It's all good. How do you feel about the new Resident Evil that just came out? I think I just talked about it a little, like a couple minutes ago. It's okay. I like it. I enjoy my time with it. I put in like a good like 15 hours, I believe, into it. And I thought it was good. I enjoyed Grace as a character. She's to me like the most human. I would say like human character in the Resident Evil games. I think any Resident Evil fan can agree that Resident Evil has a lot of dumb shit in it. And when I say that, I don't mean to have like a sort of like negative connotation to that. I mean like when it comes to like the physics and the logistics and the whole like logic behind Resident Evil, like it's just a lot of dumb stupid shit that happens a lot of the time. And I think like any Resident Evil fan can agree if you played the games. Like a lot of it's just so dumb, but it's like really fun dumb, you know? It's just like a lot of like fun stupid shit. So yeah, so I don't know. I like Grace because I feel like as a protagonist she's very human. Because of like her anxiety, and I feel that as someone that does struggle with anxiety, very like anxious, you know, much more grounded compared to Leon, who's just pretty much like a Marvel superhero if you think about it. What? Okay, that's lame. Not like an actual superhero, but I feel like when it comes to just his, I don't know, his like feats and just like how much he can handle, it's just like kind of like subhuman in a way. He's like on the same level of Dante. It's hilarious. I don't know. The Resident Evil series is wild, but no, I do enjoy it. I definitely, I think, enjoy more of Grace's portion actually compared to Leon. I don't know. It just reminded me of like the classic Resident Evil gameplay style from like RE1 and RE2 a little bit, but more so RE1. And I did kind of miss that sort of feeling from the modern Resident Evil games recently. It was pretty grounded in the first half, yeah, and that's what I really loved about the Resident Evil 9. I really enjoyed that. But that seems to only be applied to Grace, so... But it's all good. I always forget they're here. In my opinion, I think Silent Hill is better because with Resident Evil, you're just doing combat all the time. Like with the people in Silent Hill, they don't have like flexible powers. Yeah, because they're everyday people, you know. They don't have like the physical prowess of like Leon Kennedy when it comes to it's just like, you know, combat and you know that applying to is like agility and just like, you know, overall like combat I guess like abilities. And same with like Chris Redfield's, you know. They're human, the Silent Hill protagonists, you know, they're just very unexperienced when it comes to combat, but they still like, you know, make combat very simplified and it's like really easy to understand, you know. So yeah, I do love Resident Evil's gameplay for sure. But when it comes to something more grounded, I definitely prefer the Silent Hill games. Or I guess the early Resident Evil games too as well, since we're talking about like, you know, games that are grounded. So I think this is the same room, right? Yeah. They're just throwing into the game into their horror. Yeah. Ow. Okay, well, this is not good. Alright, we gotta be really careful, I guess. I'll take that, thank you. I should probably walk more when I'm going through these sections. I probably should have done that in the first place. The second half is a less good version of RE4 Remake, however things pick up once we get to the arc. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if it's just me, but I felt like the game was pretty short, you know? I felt like it was pretty short, all things considered. Like when I got to the second half as Leon and kind of just like went through all of it, I was like, huh, that felt more shorter than usual. It was just like really odd. I think the pacing was something that I was a little bit odd too, kind of. I feel like you play as like a big chunk of Grace, then you go to Leon shortly, and then back to Grace again for like a little bit, and then back to Leon for a little bit, and then you play as like a big portion of Leon, and it's just kind of all over the place with the pacing. You know, I would just prefer it if it was just like one portion of Grace, then one of Leon, and you know, there you go. Do you know what happens in the aftermath of the Silent Hill? Like, they're like, do they talk about what happens to Heather? No, it's just kind of left like ambiguous, you know? There's whenever like a Silent Hill game has like a resolution with a specific protagonist, they never really talk about what happens to them. It's just left up to the player's interpretation of like what happens to them, and that's kind of it. There's like some references, but there's like some implications through like subtle references. Like for James, like it's led to believe like he's just like a missing person along with his wife, which is true. But there's never really any like revelation of that. So it's never really supposed to be properly explained because there's just kind of no reason to, if we're going by the, I think, sort of approach when it comes to writing these stories. It's not supposed to get like a resolution or like a continuation of any of the protagonists. The only exception is Silent Hill 1 and 3, but that's because it's, you know, a direct sequel to, or I'm sorry, a duology that continues off of this game's story and complements Silent Hill 3 by sort of like wrapping up the Order storyline. But that's kind of it, really. I think RE9 is the best Resident Evil game to come out in the last 20 years easily. For sure. I think it's a great game. Yeah. I think easily it's one of the better... Really? Okay. the better games as I get munched by the creeper. Creeper? Aw, man. Okay. Let's go to the upstairs. So we can use the what's it called, the UFO, I'm sorry, the channeling stone. Let's see if this is a good location. There we go. Okay, this is number 1 out of 5. Hey Al, hope everyone is doing well. Haven't been able to catch live in a while, but I've been watching. Nice, UFO sighting number 1. When is the first UFO sighting? Cool. Haven't been able to catch lives in a while, but I've been watching. Also want to wish you the best with your health endeavors, Shay. How's the stream going? Oh, thank you, the Happy Grassman. Well, first of all, welcome to the stream. Glad to see you make it here. And two, thank you so much for the respectful and very kind wishes to my health progression. Yeah. It's been going alright. We're currently in Midwich Elementary School, or Otherworld Midwich Elementary School, so far. And we're just trying to get through it, really, right now. A little like, kind of like roughness to the beginning, but that's just kind of expected, because, you know, the great children are easy to kind of, sunlock you know. Or more so like, Harry's hitbox is really easier for them to kind of like, grab onto him. Unfortunately, it's just common knowledge, but we're doing alright. How about you? How's it going? Welcome to stream. Yeah, lol. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, let's get out of here. But yeah, I'm hoping to have this run done relatively soon. Relatively soon, as in like an hour, hopefully. Usually UFO runs shouldn't be too hard, but I'm not a speedrunner. I'm a challenge runner, so I take my time with these things. But typically, I think like the best approach to Otherworld Midwich Elementary School, and also just Otherworld and the normal world, or Fog World, is just to walk around a little bit. Or just walk around the place. Doing well, thanks. Super excited about a remake for this one. Me too. I'm very, very excited. Silent Hill 1 is my favorite Silent Hill game, so, you know, I have, like, you know, some bias. But I'm very, very excited for the remake for this game. I enjoyed Silent Hill 2 remake, so, you know, I think with, like, how Blooper team handled Silent Hill remake, which I thought was pretty faithful, you know, and I really enjoyed the game. Much of the gameplay and the story and the characters, the voice and motion capture actors portraying them with a different sort of like context and like lens, modern lens, I guess you could say. I really enjoyed just how they approached it, you know. So I'm really excited to see more of Silent Hill 1 remake for sure. Is it empty? It's empty. When are they gonna add Born From a Wish to Silent Hill remake? I'm still waiting, lol. Silent Hill 2 remake? I don't think it's gonna happen. I know like usually people are just like, oh my god, like when are they gonna like, you know, have Silent Hill 2 remake, like, you know, Born From a Wish? I personally don't think it's gonna happen, unfortunately. I will let's be wrong. I'm all here for like anything that, you know, preserves the original, but I don't think it's gonna happen, unfortunately. There were like rumors of that being like talked about, and Blooper team even like potentially working on it too, but I don't think it's gonna happen, unfortunately. And I think that's solely because Blooper team just has a lot of other things that they're working on right now. So yeah. But who knows? Anything could happen. Maybe like in 20 years we'll have Silent Hill 2 remake. A remake of the remake. And then they'll finally add Born From a Wish as DLC. Ah, there we go. Okay, that's because we don't have the key. Okay, good to know. Oh shit. I thought there was one in front of me. Okay. Good. Good to know. Yeah, I have faith in Blooper. Yeah, I think Blooper's done a good job at kind of like cementing themselves as really competent developers. They're working on a lot of projects, which I know kind of gives like a little bit of skepticism with I think the legitimacy of like them handling like maybe one or more projects, and also if that's able to kind of maintain a consistency when it comes to just being able to provide that quality of like content, I guess. With that many projects they're working on, but I believe they have different internal house studios, so you know I feel like if there's like a lot of like good management with the devs, and you know there's like a healthy like you know like work I guess like working production, and you know healthy just communication all around, and I hope it like works out for them, you know, because I know they're not just working on Silent Hill 1 remake, but also I think that one Nintendo Switch exclusive game, and also Layers of Fear 3, so which is 3 projects. So they're working on a lot. They're cooking. So we'll have to wait and see. But I'm more so excited, of course, for SH1 remake. All right, here we are. Cool. Seeing if Silent Hill 1 remake will be more interesting than Silent Hill 2, I wonder how Bloober Team will modernize Silent Hill 1 when they reveal it would break our minds. Yeah, I wonder too. Doji Doge Style, thank you so much for a $5 donation. Happy Monday, everyone. Hope all is well. Have you played Resident Evil Code Veronica X? Well, happy Monday to you too, Doji Doji Style. I have not, unfortunately. I believe the only Resident Evil games I have not played that are mainline are Code Veronica X and also Resident Evil Revelations. Those are the only 2 I have not played, unfortunately. Have not played at all. Okay, I think this is right once, and then I think it's let me see. I have my notes here just in case, but I believe it's right once and then left twice, but let's see. Don't want to make a dummy out of myself because that's happened before. Okay, so turn right valve twice left, turn left valve once right. Okay, so we have the right idea. Okay. Okay, so turn you left twice. Cool. Okay, so I had the right idea. I was just making sure, because, you know, I'm easily forget. I easily forget when it comes to the puzzles. Code Veronica is decent. I think I started Revelations but wasn't feeling it. Interesting. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, no, I just never went about playing Code Veronica. Maybe because it just wasn't on Steam. Maybe due to some licensing issues or Capcom just not having interest or something. I don't personally know. But yeah. But I heard there's like rumors about a remake happening, and you know, that'd be pretty interesting to see what happens with that, so. If I had to get a tattoo, I'm gonna get the tattoo of the quote from Silent Hill 2 that says, that says, for me, it's always like this. For me, it's always like this. Nice. Code Veronica is a great game. Revelations is pretty good as well. Nice. That's good to hear. I'll definitely have to check them out in my own time. For sure. Code Veronica is so difficult. Code Veronica is the last game, I believe, that did the, I think, fixed camera angle, right? I believe it's the last game that did that. I could be wrong though, but I think maybe like in the mainline games, it was the last game to do fixed camera angles. Oh, so there we go. That kind of took a little bit of longer than it needed to, but it's all good. It's all good. Actually, we're not doing too bad, I think. Definitely could have had like a better like start, but it's all good. I feel like now I'm just speedrunning the game. But at this point, I think like when you have a good idea of like how to unlock all the endings, and you know, you're good to go. I do wish you could start from like a specific save file though. Maybe we can? I don't know. I'm kind of curious. I think we can actually. I don't know. Let's just focus on the UFO ending right now. Even though I'm like already thinking like in advance of just like how to optimize the last three endings. Me and my ADD brain. Oh shit. I meant to kill him, but it's all good. Okay, yeah, let's use you. Okay. Man, I am very scared of the 10-star ranking. Don't know how that's gonna go, that's for sure. I'm genuinely terrified. I'm scared of the 10-star ranking. Because we can do it, like, in one playthrough, or it could take more. I have no clue, so I'll have to wait and see on that one. I'm just wondering if they'll add an option where it can be third person or fixed camera similar to RE9. I don't think so. Or do you mean... No, I actually think there is a third person and first person option in RE9, right? Oh, do you mean like a Silent Hill game? Is that what you mean? I think that's what you meant. Okay. I kind of want to really use shotgun to our advantage. Oh nice, okay, that took like one. Interesting. Also chat, I think we can finally get a melee weapon unlocked. The chainsaw, actually. Let's see. Actually, wait, no, we need the, we can unlock the chainsaw, but we need to get the gasoline first. Also chat, how is the stream, so far? How's the latency? How's that going? Is that going okay? Is the stream, like, quality, like, good? Is any, like, adjusting? How are you feeling about it? Also, let me, configure my settings really quickly. Let's turn you off, and then, yeah. Okay. Alright, you have to do this because of crashes, unfortunately. Looks good to me. It's good and clear. Nice. Okay, cool. For some reason on my live control panel for YouTube, it's
Were you ringing?
I don't know, it keeps like loading the video and like trying to like keep up or something. But it's all good. Oh, whoops, my bad. Meant to get you. There you go. Okay, well it's good to see that it's clear. Jay, do you like Silent Hill Downpour? I don't know how I feel about it in hindsight. It's okay. It's fine. I'm personally not a fan of Silent Hill Downpour, to be honest. I think it's the type of game where it just kind of depends on, like, you know, preference, or just like, you know, someone's, I guess, like, acquired taste. I feel like Downpour is definitely that type of game that is an acquired taste. Yeah, I just, yeah, no, it's just not my thing, personally. I just never could get into Downpour, unfortunately. Okay, let's get the gasoline. There you go. Okay, let's get the chainsaw. So I will say though, like, I don't think Downpour is the type of game where I hate playing it. I just found myself bored playing it, you know? I just feel like, a lot of the time it feels like it wants to be very expansive in its world, because there's just so much going on when it comes to spectacle. I can agree that it's one of the most atmospheric Silent Hill games that I think has a really great quality to it. I think it works, but at the same time, it does feel very post-apocalyptic, and Silent Hill's not supposed to feel post-apocalyptic. It's just supposed to feel very, I would say otherworldly. There's a chainsaw. There's no gasoline. I can't use it. Oh, my bad. I meant to, there you go. Yeah, Silent Hill is meant to feel very, you know, otherworldly, you know, nonsensical. Not to the agree where it's just kind of over bloated, you know, where it's just like a bunch of I guess like implementations that make it feel like an amusement park, for example. I think that's like the best I think like allegory is Silent Hill Downpour feels like one big amusement park ride, and it's not supposed to feel like one. You know, it's supposed to feel slow, supposed to feel very like subtle. It's building up to something, and then it has like that payoff and relief. You know, similar to like this game. Like I love the atmosphere. It's very quiet. It's very lonely. It's very methodical. Makes you like think, you know, of just like anything and everything in hindsight. And then Downpour is just like back to back, just like throwing so many things at you that it never gives you like time to breathe, you know? And I just wasn't a big fan of that. It just felt like one big amusement park ride, and I don't believe Silent Hill is supposed to feel like that. If I wanted to play a game like that, then I would just play Resident Evil, you know? Simple as that. But yeah, but I enjoy I think the atmosphere, but it's more like a guilty pleasure, if that makes sense. I think Downpour has a very guilty pleasure sort of atmosphere. It doesn't feel Silent Hill to me in some instances, sure, but I think like maybe in the beginning when you're exploring, I think that portion of the town, but then when you get to like the other world, it really feels like the vibes are thrown out the window, and it's just not there anymore, you know. It tries to overcompensate for something new, of course, but I feel like it's just because the horror is not really well adjusted, and it's not really well, I think, executed, you know? I feel like there's probably like a lot the developers wanted to do, but maybe Konami had like some sort of like, I don't know, like decision in the production cycle, and they were forced to do something that was more so in the context for like Westerners or whatever. I don't know. There's like a whole lot of like to unpackage there with that game. So yeah, but those are like my thoughts on Downpour. Gameplay is also like really like not really great either. I'm not a big fan of like the combat, nor like the gunplay. Yeah, I'm just not a big fan. But I do appreciate the vibes, I guess. The atmosphere is pretty cool. That's kind of it though. That's like the only like good I don't know, like things I could say. It also doesn't help like even on emulators, like it's just like really hard to run as well. As a game, you know, like you have to have like a really good CPU processor to run Downpour. Likewise, even like a good graphics card if you play it on like maybe Xania or RPCS3 emulator. Also, you know what we should do, chat? We should have the chainsaw out actually and get some kills. Yeah, let's do that. Let's use a chainsaw. This should be fun. I tried to play Downpour so many times, I just really hate the enemies. Hello? Yeah, the enemies are something I don't like either. They feel very uninspired as well. That's like another big complaint on my end too. Monster diversity was blend in my opinion, but I liked the first third of the game story-wise, but it kind of falls apart later in my opinion. I feel like the story was pretty forgettable too. I know what I was trying to do. It felt very much like inspired by Silent Hill 2, but the problem with that is that it lacks identity, right, to tell like its own story. I feel like Homecoming and Downpour really relied on the tropes or themes that Silent Hill 2 kind of cemented. And I know why. It's because Silent Hill 2 is like the favorite child of the franchise, so you know that's what sells the best is Silent Hill 2, you know. Not to like dismiss Silent Hill 2, but I love Silent Hill 2. It's just at the time it was the more approachable storytelling, so you know. Okay, I'm kind of scared, chat. Okay, maybe these are not the enemies who want to do that. Okay, wow. The chainsaw kind of sucks ass. I thought this would be much easier. Okay, well, that's not helping. And you're just gone. Oh, wait, no, you're coming back. Okay. I thought the chainsaw was gonna pull for us, but I guess not. So that's just fantastic. Really? Okay. Really? Okay. Oh, oh no, we ran out of fuel. Oh boy. Okay. Well, this is fun. Okay, well, I thought we were gonna be like on easy street with the chainsaw, but... Alright, I guess not. Well... Alright, we're gonna have to spend a little bit longer than usual, I suppose. Oh, JC, you escaped Robbie the Rabbit again? I have. I have. Gotta get away from him for a little bit. How are you doing, Joe Moody? How you doing? Long time no see. Avalanche review said that the best way to play Downpour is on the Xbox Series X. Yeah, I agree with him. It's the best way to really play any backwards compatible game that isn't on the PlayStation 3. I would say one thing the Xbox has in mind that really I think is great is backwards compatibility. But didn't Silent Hill Downpour get delisted? And also Homecoming? From the Xbox catalog? Or backwards catalog or something? Wow, okay, you guys are just kind of... Oh no. Oh no. Wow, okay. This is terrible. Okay, so my thinking, chat, is we have to have a run or a playthrough where we just focus on killing enemies, huh? That's probably, I don't know, that's probably like the best thing we could do at this point. Because man, this chainsaw fucking sucks. You know what, I think it's probably better to probably use the chainsaw in Alchemy in the Hospital, maybe? That's like kind of my thinking. Because of the nurses being very slow. Does it still work? It still works, okay, cool. Alright, so let's use this in Alchemy in the Hospital then. I feel like that's like the better idea, since it's much more slow here, I would say. Also, just like any indoor section, maybe. I think that's like probably the best play we have.
Hold it.
Bro, you're getting cooked. I am absolutely getting cooked, I know. It's embarrassing. Thoughts on Shattered Memories? I love Shattered Memories. It's my favorite out of the Western Sondo games, post Team Silent. I love the vibes in that game. I love the vibes. I love the sort of, I guess, plot twist. I thought it was wonderfully done. I enjoyed the sort of unique approach to gameplay, which was the motion controls and being much more like physical of the environment. I thought that was pretty cool. It was, I guess, like a good outlier because Silent Hill Shattered Memories doesn't have combat in the game. So, you know, when you don't have combat, you kind of have to like really like, you know, surmise like something unique or something to kind of like I guess replace it, since the developers didn't go in with the idea of having like combat in Shattered Memories for good reason, since they want to focus more on the like environmental storytelling, which is through like exploration. You know, the psych profile is pretty cool. I really enjoy it. It's more to me it's like one of the more underrated Silent Hill games for sure, that I appreciate. Definitely. Okay, so correct me if I'm wrong, chat, but to get the good ending, that's to still have the Glophitis, right? Or it's to not save Sybil. Is it? I don't remember. It's the Kaufman side quest, right? But we don't save Sybil, right? If that's correct. If I'm remembering correctly, when it comes to the good ending, and then I think the bad ending is you save Sybil, but you don't do the Kaufman side quest, and then the bad plus ending is you don't do either of them, right? If I'm correct, if I'm remembering, because I remember the good ending you don't save Sybil. I think you still save Kaufman, but I mean, you know, he still dies. But you escape with, you know, Cheryl. If I'm remembering correctly. I played Downpour when it came out in 2013, and then replayed it on Xbox One and Xbox One S in 2019, and again in 2022 on Series X. I felt like it was good, but then I felt like it was bad. Now I feel like it is mid somehow. It's okay. It's fine. It's fine for what it is. Really hope we see Silent Hill 1 remake at the Game Awards. Kind of doubt we get any update at Summer Games Fest. I don't think we're gonna get any form of update at all whatsoever with Silent Hill 1 remake. Unfortunately, I don't think it's gonna happen this year. Usually when Konami announces a Silent Hill game, like in the following year, this year Townfall, usually the focus on is on the game that's announced. That's the main focus. I think the announcement for Silent Hill 1 remake was I think sort of like a move to kind of like hype up people to stay interested, because I think, you know, the sort of like notion would be like, okay, well, Townfall's announced, what comes after that, you know? So I don't know. Complete Kaufman side quest, kill Sybil is what Grok says. Oh, okay, cool, gotcha, okay. Yeah, so we have to kill Sybil, gotcha. Alright, I almost forgot. But I think the rest of the bad plus ending, I have a good idea. I forgot, we're not even doing the Kaufman side quest because we're doing the UFO ending. Whoopsie. My bad. We're doing that, I think, on the next run, actually. We're gonna play this game so many times just to get the just to get the achievements, huh? Oh man, that's gonna be fun. Oh my bad, I tuned in recently. You're all good. You're all good, Bear Guy. You're all good. I am myself a big fan of the franchise. Hey, nice. Vermi Borat. I'm glad. I think we're all big fans here. We're all big fans of Silent Hill. Okay, let's get going. Let's see if we can get some kills with the chainsaw here. Okay, let's see, so let's go here. Play the turtle. Let's go say hi to the nurses. There you go. Okay. Does that count our progression of killing with the chainsaw, or do we have to do this one first? I think we have to do this one first, actually. Which, if that's the case, then that's gonna be a while. Irisy, oh, thank you so much, Bear Guy 97 for the $10 donation. Thank you so much for making me laugh when the monsters cooked you. Thank you so much. I'll have to do more silly, funny moments, I guess. Thank you so much, Bear Guy, for the wonderful donation. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Makes my day and helps in many ways more than one. Okay, I could have sworn there's a chainsaw achievement, but I guess not. I would say, recently a friend recommended Silent Hill F, but I think the new graphics kind of break the immersion. The older gritty graphics add to the immersiveness thoughts. Again, like, I think it's an acquired taste when it comes to players' preference on the Silent Hill games. I think the game's pretty immersive, but I think the reason it may not be immersive is solely because of the whole change in, I think, gameplay mechanics, because it has a huge focus on combat, right? There's a huge emphasis on action combat. To me, that's kind of what broke the immersion for me, because it's just really, I don't know, it's just kind of unexpected when it comes to like a Silent Hill game that you played. Like, let's just say for this one, for example, like you'll play Silent Hill 1 and then you play Silent Hill F. Like, it's just such a huge subversion of what you're used to. And like, that's, I think, expected, much like any Silent Hill game, but it's the most unexpected because, you know, there's a huge emphasis on combat. That's to me what made it a little bit, I think, unexpected. Oh, nice, we have more chainsaw kills, cool. I thought the atmosphere was good though. I feel like the greeniness was there. I just think maybe culturally it was a bit different. I don't know. I don't know how to describe it. But I thought I thought it was immersive when it came to the atmosphere. But when it came to the gameplay, no, no. It definitely took me out of the whole sound whole. I think like thematic or story beats, you know, or I'm sorry, sound whole atmosphere a little bit, or gameplay really. No problem. Thank you once again, Bear Guy. Let's see. I'm kind of curious though, chat. Hold on. It seems like they're kind of like spawning a little bit. Let's see. Okay, this is annoying. Man, I do not like how handholdy this could be. Or, I'm sorry, how they can just like grapple you. Forgot how kind of annoying it is. There we go, okay. Well, I guess that kind of works. Okay, so like my line of deduction is, what if we just kind of respawn? Yeah, there you go. We just do that. Okay, so I think like, and maybe another playthrough we can do is we can just kind of like spawn camp maybe? I don't know. Or just like reset the enemies. I think that probably makes the most sense. Not gonna lie, looking at the gameplay, the chainsaw is Bun Sledgehammer is Bun Sledgehammer is where it's at. Oh, the chainsaw's buns. Oh, I see. Oh, I get it. Yeah, it's okay. It's not really a great weapon. I fear having the rock drill. That one is yeah. No, but the hammer is absolutely peak. It is the peak of the crop, I would say, in terms of melee weapons in this game. But yeah, okay, I think we have a good idea, chat. I think like on subsequent playthroughs, we should definitely farm kills in the more you know, area. As I was saying, we should farm more kills in these areas. The chainsaw sound more like like a beard trimmer. Damage probably is the same. Yeah, probably. Can you imagine a beard trimmer as like a little as like a, I don't know, like a weapon to use? Alright, you know what? Screw it. We're not gonna focus on the other achievements. Let's just try to get the UFO achievements done. Let me tell you something. The Homecoming was also the first one to focus more on combat. Yeah, that's true. Puppet Doctors are probably my favorite creature in the games. It's pretty interesting that in the games afterwards, they don't have like any male, like, you know, monster doctors or nurses. That's pretty interesting to me. It's gonna be funny watching people call that SH1 remake a RE ripoff because of the nurses in this game. RE1 ripoff. Does RE1 have nurses? I don't really remember. Damn, LOL. Yeah, it happens. It happens. It happens, chat. It happens. Yeah, I think what we're gonna do, chat, is just to save time. I think we're just gonna focus on just solely the UFO ending. And I mean just like any and all like avoiding of combat, I think. Because I keep trying to like optimize, but it just kind of feels very counterproductive, unfortunately. Thank you so much, Vermi Borat, for the 50. I don't know what currency that is. Ron. Apologies, but thank you so much for the wonderful donation. I really appreciate it. By the way, big thanks for the Forgotten World, the PS1 horror games great video. Oh, thank you. That's such an old video. Damn, that's an old video I haven't heard in a long time. But yeah, thank you so much. I appreciate it. I remember working on that video like 2 years ago, actually. I haven't like done like a video like that in such a long time. It's been a while actually. But I remember very vividly making that video back in the day. I can't believe it's been 2 years since I made it. That's crazy. Fun fact, it's my most successful video to this day. So you know where people's priorities are. But like, I don't blame people though. The PS1 is definitely a very much a niche item that I even love. I mean, I own one. So you know, I definitely would love to pick up more physical media when it comes to the PS1. Especially like games. Well, that was long. Speaking of physical media, especially when it comes to like retro games, I actually went to the mall on Saturday, and my partner and I we went to the mall together, and I didn't know this, but the mall we have where I live locally actually has like a retro game store, and it was really cool. We saw like a bunch of like retro games. I saw like the PlayStation 1. Like the one I have, the first model, and also the second model too. I think it's like the Slim, or like the equivalent's like a Slim PS1 model. Oh man, it was really cool. It was so cool. I was like, OMG, like I can actually go here and buy like physical, like, you know, like retail media for like PS1 and also PS2 as well. But I think when it came to the PS2, there's like more like shovelware like games, you know. Like I guess you would call it like the equivalent to like the bargain bin. So yeah, but it was really cool though. I saw like a couple PS1 games like Final Fantasy 7. I saw Pac-Man World, which is really cool. I'm a huge Pac-Man fan, so that was pretty cool to see. So yeah, I definitely want to go back when I can, because I would love to pick up a game there. And it seemed like it was really affordable too. When I saw Final Fantasy 7, I thought it'd be like $100 or something. Because I know like they're very like Final Fantasy is really popular, but no, I think it was like $15 or something. I could like misremember, of course, but no, it's kind of crazy. But yeah, no, it was really cool to see that. I can't wait to go back and see what else they have in stock. Gotta love like little like niche stores like that. The Ronald currency. Stream is lagging and last 10 to 30 seconds delayed it on my end. Uh-oh. How's the stream on everyone's end? Is that going okay, or is it just like for a couple people? Is it like for one person? How are we doing on stream health, chat? It's good for me? I bought Final Fantasy 7 for $100. That's crazy. Okay, it seems like the doctors are actually much more easier to kill. Interesting. Actually, you know what, chat? You know what we should do? This is what we're gonna do, chat. We're going to spawn. We're gonna spawn camp. Or, I'm sorry, we're going to reset. Okay, this is how we're gonna get the chainsaw achievement. I believe. Unless they don't respawn. Uh-oh. Aw, they don't respawn, damn. Okay, that's fine. That's okay, that's all good. We're halfway there anyway, so. Okay, but cool, okay. It seems like I have an idea. We're getting the turtle the cards, right? Or the play the turtle? Okay, do I have all of them? I'm missing one. Okay, we have to do the, okay, cool. Right, we have to go to the second floor. Okay, sorry, I kind of like got lost. I lost track a little bit. Okay, so they don't always reset. Interesting. So there's like a limitation to the resetting. Okay, cool. Good to know. Good to know for like future reference. It was like a misprint version, so I guess it was more rare. Oh, interesting. I've heard of misprint versions too. I don't think Silent Hill 1 had a misprint version, but it did have a second version that you can notice due to the difference in, I think, like the coloring of the PS1 disc or retail copy. There's a video that went into like detail on it, and also when I did like research as well, kind of went into it. Nice. Okay. We're doing some pretty good work, I think. Not too bad. Not too bad work, I think. There we go. Why did the chainsaw sound like a leaf blower? Your guess is good as mine. It does kind of sound like a leaf blower, huh? It sounds like a mice squealing. That's what it sounds like to me. Oh, I see. Alright, 10 more. Okay, thank God it's not any more than it needs to be. I appreciate that. Thank God. Okay, let's get the, hopefully, green plate. Did we get it? I think we did, right? We did it. Okay, we did get it. Cool. Okay. If memory serves correct, I think it's red, blue, right? Red, blue, green, red, blue, yellow? Red, blue, yellow, green. Okay. So red, blue, yellow, green. Red, blue. Red, blue, yellow, green. There we go. The chainsaw sounds so comical. It's pretty funny, yeah. Okay, we're definitely doing much better when it comes to avoiding like melee damage or damage. Okay, I don't want to mess this up because we are getting some health done damage to us. Okay, my issue was that I was spamming the attack button way too much. Yeah, there we go. Okay, that's what I should have done the whole time. See, this is much more better. Way, way more better. Okay. There we go. Nice. Okay, we're almost done with the chainsaw achievement, which is pretty nice. Nice, we're almost done. Just 4 more, chat. Do they respawn? They do not respawn. Okay. Evil Dead Hail to the King had a cool chainsaw. This is true. This is true. Gotta love Ash Williams and his comically large chainsaw hand. I remember watching Evil Dead. I enjoyed it. It was a long time ago though. I think I was like in high school, maybe? I really enjoyed it though. Never watched any of the other Evil Deads though. I heard the second one is the best, but I don't know. It'd be cool if the chainsaw kills also by proxy factored into the overall melee kills as well. Kinda sucks that it doesn't, it seems like, which is a shame. Oh wait, no, we're done here. Let's go to the basement. My bad. Let's go to the basement. There you go. Oh shit. Alright, two more. Okay, I'm actually starting to regret my harsh words towards the chainsaw. I think the chainsaw is great. I just think more so in close encounters, but not like outside though. I think it's way better as when it comes to like combat indoors. Just not just not on the outside. Okay, so I think it'd be best to use a chainsaw on the rock drill and just like any melee combat weapon or melee weapon inside the, you know, interiors, such as like the Otherworld or just like the Fog World versions. I think that's like probably like the best way to go. Alright, let's see. There we go. Alright, let's get one more kill. And it should be done. Nice. Soundhole Chainsaw Massacre. Kill 30 enemies in one session with the chainsaw to gain street cred from the greats. Oh, is this the Evil Dead reference? I guess so. Oh, okay, cool. So this is counting. Was it always counting? I think it was. No! Really? Okay, that's on me. Does it count? Does it count? Let's see. Wow, I got too excited. I think... Okay. Alright. Alright, game. You know how to fuck me over. Alright. That's on me. Yeah, great point, better for indoors. Yeah. Better for indoors. Alright, well, that's on me for not healing. Alright. I'm actually kind of pissed off. That's on me. We were right there too. We were right there too. All that progress just gone. Okay. I think the green shirt nurses do more damage. They do. They're much more quicker. Objectively speaking, they're more quicker. You know what, this is fine. I think this is like good practice for like future runs as well, so it's all good, I think. This sucks, man. Okay, well, that's unfortunate. I feel like such like a loser right now. All that progress too, just gone. Well, that's not true. We still did get the chainsaw achievement, so at least we have that at the very least. So it's not like disparaged like our achievement so far. We at least got the chainsaw achievement, so you know there's that at least. Man, it's really hard to optimize these runs, huh? It's really hard. Anyways, chat, how you guys doing? How you guys enjoying the stream? Are you guys enjoying my failures? How's it going? Do a no-save challenge on hard as well. That's kind of what we're doing, really. I'm doing like a no-save challenge, I guess, in a way. Okay, here we go. Yeah, I kind of wish I just kind of went about this by being very passive when it comes to my playthrough of the UFO ending, but it's all good. Okay, so we did what is it called? We did the channeling stone once at Midwich Elementary School, right? And then I think the second one is I think it's Otherworld Central Silent Hill, right? But it's after we meet Lisa, I think. Yeah, if I recall, it's Alchemilla Hospital, but like the Otherworld version. That's the second time. The third time, I believe, is I think what is it called? The motel? The fourth time is I think the dock, and then the fifth time is the lighthouse, which is 5 times, right? Yeah, I think that's like how it's supposed to go. Stream is always a vibe. I'm glad it's always a vibe, Moto Geese. That's always the intention. You stream often? Recently I have been. I took a break from stream due to health issues. And also like consistently still dealing with that too as well, unfortunately. Since, you know, chronic illnesses and everything. Gotta love them. But I was taking a bit of a break from streams, but I'm kind of getting back into it. I really miss streaming. So it's nice to kind of get back into it. I personally love streaming. I wish I could kind of make it like a mainstay, like the videos on the channel. I just think, for one, YouTube does a terrible job at notifying viewers of the channel. And, you know, I think the interest in streams are not usually there, but, you know, it's like a niche thing. I think streams are like an acquired taste, I would say. I would say, like, objectively speaking, people are more interested in the, like, lore and, like, story videos, which is fine. That was always, like, my intention, is to, you know, have the interest there. But streams are sort of like as like a side thing, you know? But I would love to make streams, like, consistently a thing. When it comes to scheduling though, usually I try to stream on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I feel like those are like the most optimized times to stream, for me at least, so I usually try to stream in those time slots. Sorry to hear that. You're okay, man. You're all good. No worries. Alright. But glad you're here for the stream. Always cool to have like you know, new members, recurring members. Always really cool to see that. Always just down to like just vibe, you know, just chill and hang out. I think usually like our shtick is just like challenge runs. This is technically a challenge run in a way. So I mean, hey, if you enjoy that type of thing, then you know, you're in the right place. But yeah, gotta go for comfy times. The OST art cover is hilarious. Such a weird choice, especially for the tone of this game. Yeah, isn't the OST of Lisa Garland, right? Isn't it of Lisa, or am I misremembering? Let's save, because I'm going to probably, yeah, I'm gonna die. You don't want that. Absolutely not. Right. Chainsaw sounds like a pig squealing. Yeah. Oh shit. I did not mean to go in the store. My bad. Whoopsie. Man, I'm just... Ugh, okay. Yeah, it's her with a goofy smile. Oh, really? Yeah, I don't know. I guess they chose her because she's like probably like the popular character, at least for the time. That's what I'm assuming. I don't know. Can you just use save states? Yeah, I can. It's just I'm a dummy and I just don't. I usually forget. That's the reason why. I just have so much on my mind. I just forget, you know. But yeah, no, for sure. If anything, I should be using like my keyboard tabs to make save states, but it's whatever. I don't mind. If you think about it, it's just like unintentionally like, you know, making it even harder. So, is that from the blooper reel? No, it's from a OST cover. Like if you look up Silent Hill official soundtrack for Silent Hill 1, you'll see Lisa Garland and she's like smiling on the cover art. Alright, let's finally get the picture of Alyssa.
What's this?
What's this? There we go. Finally. Alright, that's finally done. Okay, that wasn't too bad. We kind of fumbled it a little bit, but it's all good. Well, I should have forgot about the blooper reel now. Yeah, I love the blooper. I hope in the remake the blooper reel is preserved. That'd be pretty funny. I would personally love that. Okay, our time in Otherworld Aquaman Hospital is over. Finally. Okay, chat. After we meet Lisa, let's take break because it's time for break. I think now's a good time to take a break.
Was I dreaming?
There we go. Okay. Let's take break, chat, and then we'll come back, and then we'll go about continuing the game. And yeah. Alright, I'll be right back. Let's take break, and we will be over... We'll be back momentarily. So just stretch if you need to, walk around, get your body moving, or if you're just, you know, chill laying down, then, you know, do that. No worries. Get some snacks, some water, stay hydrated, and yeah, we'll be right back. See you very, very soon. See you very shortly. Hey everyone, how's it going? We're back with stream. How'd you guys enjoy break? How are we all doing? The SS1 remake is going to muchly destroy people, so Blipper Reel would soften the blow. I feel like that's just like any Silent Hill game. You gotta have something funny, something like little, like whimsy, you know? Welcome back, thank you, Cat Peasant. How you guys doing? Are we all comfy? We ready to go? We buckled in, chat, for this wild little ride of ours. Alright, so really after this chat, all we have left is, what is it called? We just have the Otherworld Central Square Shopping Center, sewers, and then, the resort area, and that's kind of it, really. Oh. I love the tripping animation, it's so funny. It's so funny to me that people don't know about it. But to be fair, like, it's really hard, I think, to get the tripping animation down. But it's really, really funny when you get it. Oh, oh, that was kind of weird. Huh. Okay. Interesting. God, I can't imagine getting 80 kills. That's insane. Let's, Serpentine, just to be safe. I think we're fine. Yeah, I think we're fine. I'm pretty sure we got the key though, right? We did. Okay, cool. Traffic animation in Silent Hill 2 was so funny. I loved it when I played. Yeah, it's in Silent Hill 2 as well. It's pretty great. I just like love little like attention to details like that. It just really immerses you in the game. Maybe not for the intended reasons, but I feel like from a from like a different perspective, you know, you can kind of appreciate it. Or was it the falling over one? Either, I don't know, either way, James stumbling or falling over was amazing. It's both. So he can stumble forwards and he can fall backwards. I actually believe I covered it in my Silent Hill 2 Secrets and Easter Eggs video. I believe. By the way, how was the chainsaw on the OG Silent Hill 2? I never used it on my playthroughs. It's okay. I don't really remember. I never really used a chainsaw in Silent Hill 2. I guess maybe like for challenge runs, sure, but I never really used a chainsaw that much, so yeah. Do you think the hill is silent, LOL? Oh, absolutely. The hills are always silent. How could you not have a hill that is silent? Can you imagine having a loud hill in Silent Hills? These loud mountains? In an alternate universe, it'd probably be called like Loud Mountains. Nice. The hills are loud AF. I know it's James Strikes a Leatherface pose in Silent Hill 2 if you sent out of Chainsaw. Yeah, it's a cheeky Easter egg. It's a little cheeky Easter egg.
Cheryl!
Let's get the rifle ammo just so we can kill the twin feeler really quickly. I'll get the health kit, cause why not? We should be smooth sailing from here, honestly, but might as well. I guess we'll check the achievements that we have so far afterward. I guess. Then again, we could hypothetically just use a shotgun. Let's just use a shotgun. What's up, brother? Emulated or is the fan PC port? Hey, what's up, Mr. Selgo? Hope I didn't mispronounce your name. Apologies if I did. This is emulated. This is the Duck Station emulator running Silent Hill 1. There is concurrently no PC port of Silent Hill 1. There's a decompilation being worked on, but there is no PC port as of right now. Oh, you know what, chat? Let's work on shotgun kills. Yeah, let's work on shotgun kills so we can get the achievement before the UFO ending is done. I didn't even think about that actually. We might as well, since we don't have to fight the final boss or go past nowhere. We should just do that. Let's rank up some shotgun kills. But I wonder if it would be best to do that right now. Maybe? Oh, wow. Okay. That was such an instantaneous kill. What an amazing kill. Okay. Alright, well, I hope more one-shot kills are a thing in our fruition. In our journey. Oh shit. Nice, okay. I wonder if the enemies are weaker. Usually in the Otherworld variants, they're weaker. But they seem to be dying very similarly to the Fog World versions. Interesting, okay, huh. Usually this section's a little bit tedious, but maybe it depends on the trajectory of where you're firing, or like the positioning. Yeah, like, look how instantaneous that is. Wow. I think it really is just the positioning. Huh, okay. It also helps that we do have bullet adjust as well, so, I mean, there's that as well. I don't know if I want to chill here though, because there's multiple night crawlers, I believe that's what they're called. Yeah, let's just chill here. Let's just go past them. Oh shit, okay, well we ran out of shotgun ammo. Okay. We'll be fine. I think we should be fine for the, what is it called? The, not twin feeler, the, I forgot the monster's name. We literally played this on Friday too. Float Stinger. There we go. Hey Jay, how you doing, mate? I'm doing alright, J-Rex. How you doing? We're continuing our achievement run. We're doing the UFO ending. How's it going? Oh, but actually, let's do the speaking of UFO ending, the Channeling Stone. There we go. So this is the second placement. The third one is going to be at the motel. Norman's Motel, and then fourth one is at the boat, the docks, where you meet Dahlia and Sybil again, and then fifth one, and the last one is at the lighthouse. There you go, UFO sighting 2. When is the second UFO sighting? There you go. Let's switch to the, also we can't get any more shotgun kills, huh? That's a shame. Let's just use the rifle, since we don't really have a boss, coming up next after the Float Stinger. After you complete Silent Hill 1, are you going to do the same with Silent Hill 2? Absolutely, yeah. That's the plan. I plan to do the same with all the games. After we get all the achievements for Silent Hill 1, we will do the rest of the games. That's my goal for the rest of the year. that's my stream goal, is to get all the achievements I think Silent Hill 4 has achievements on GOG, so if Silent Hill 4 has achievements on GOG, then we will do that instead. But if not, then we can do retro achievements. Also, let's look inside. I'm sorry, look up here. There's no, okay, there's no ammunition. Alright, I kind of figured. I don't know why I thought I thought that. But yeah, that's the plan, I think. Because I was thinking about it the other day, I'm like, you know what would be like really fun for streams? To get all the achievements in every game. And to make videos out of it. I think that'd be really, really fun. So stay tuned, chat. Stay tuned. Stay tuned. Should be really fun. Alright, so this is out of ammo. How are you doing with pistol ammo? Oh wow, you're doing great, Harry. Alright. Wow, you're really taking those handgun rounds. God damn. Alright. There you go. Oh, that counted too. Interesting. I wonder why. I gotta relook at the achievements just to double check why it's showing the shotgun. Even though we're not using the shotgun. That's weird. Huh. I'm assuming it's counting all the kills instead of just the, because when it shows a shotgun, I'm assuming it's the pistol. I'm sorry, when it's showing the shotgun for like our current progression, I'm thinking like, oh, the shotgun, right? But no, it seems to be counting also the pistol as well, which is really interesting. Okay, huh. Alright, well, I mean, I guess I'll take that. I don't know if there's any other ammunition we can find. I think we missed one over here. That's kind of it, though. There's health, too. That's around. So let's go check that out, I guess. Also, chat, you guys excited for any upcoming video games? You guys excited for any video games that are upcoming, I guess, this month? Or I'm sorry, not this month, this year of, I guess, 2026. To be honest, I haven't really been, like, I guess excited about, like, other games this year, other than, like, Silent Hill Townfall. But that's, like, biased, because, you know, I just love Silent Hill. But like, I don't know. The last game I was interested in was Resident Evil 9, but other than that, I don't really know. I haven't really had like much interest in games this past year. Or at least like so far that's been announced. But I'm curious if you guys have like anything in mind. Love to hear your thoughts. Don't know if it's going out in 2026, but waiting for the third part of Final Fantasy VII Remake. Ooh, nice. You know, it's funny because I always wanted to play FF7 Remake. I just never really got the chance to do that, unfortunately. I remember having interest when it first, I think, released back in 2020, right? I think Final Fantasy VII Remake released back in 2020 for the PS4 exclusively for like a short while. But then I know it got ported to PC back in 2022. Yeah, I meant to play the games, but I just never did. I don't know. That's pretty cool though. That took a while. Hope you have fun with the third part for Final Fantasy VII though. Gotta tell me all about it. You should definitely try it. Go to games, but take some time to finish. Oh yeah, absolutely. Imagine it takes like 100 hours to beat. I wouldn't be surprised if it took that long. Oh, I thought the game crashed for a second. Uh-oh. Okay, so we completed the achievement here last time, right? I think we did. Yeah, I know, I remember we did last time. Alright, so we're kind of smooth sailing from here. Let's, get our Glock out. There you go. No, Harry, why are you focusing on the one that's dead, Harry? There we go. Okay, so it takes 5 handgun rounds to kill him. Cool, okay. This should be pretty easy, I think. I am kind of nervous though if we'll kind of waste all of our handgun rounds. I think ideally if we do get the achievement then great, and if we have no more handgun rounds let's not worry too much about it, because really after this it's just the resort area and then running to the other world resort area, and then we're pretty much done with the UFO ending run. That's kind of it. Let's see. How much do we have so far with the progression for the rounds? Let's see. Or our current, I guess, like, quantity of kills so far. Let's see. Key. There you go. Am I the only one who doesn't really look into newer games besides the more indie-like games and some major titles like RE9? Honestly, probably not. To be honest, I don't really get excited for video games nowadays. I don't know. I do think you're not the only one though, because I don't really usually get like too excited or try to have like too much like expectations. I guess because video games nowadays just kind of, I don't know, like they just give like so much like expectations, and then a lot of the time like your expectations aren't satisfied, so it just kind of feels like, you know, you're just sort of like falling into like this sort of like fallacy where, you know, you'll have your expectations met but unfortunately it's not, you know. And so, you know, it just kind of like leads to nothing but disappointment. So usually I try to like not have too much expectations, but at the same time I think like as a consumer you do want to have expectations, right? Because you're spending money on a product that, you know, you want to be worthwhile to you, so I think it's good to have expectations. But yeah, I do feel like when it comes to video games nowadays, I do feel like I don't have that same, like, I think like love or like, you know, excitement that I once did when I was a little kid. I remember like I used to love waiting for E3 back in the day. E3 was something that I always looked forward to when I was younger. And I remember like really wanting to go, but now I that dream won't come true because E3's dead. I'll never get to like have that, which kind of sucks honestly, because I remember like just like wanting to go when I was a little kid, and it won't ever happen, and I'm big sad. But it's all good. I don't know, maybe like when you get older you just kind of don't have time for games, maybe, I don't know, but at the same time like games, it just kind of like boils down to like, again, like acquired taste, right? So I find myself looking more and more into older games for the past 10 years. Me too. I actually have been looking into more like older shovelware for like video games. You know, such as like the PS1. I recently got the PS1, and you know, I've been kind of like waiting to like, you know, build my collection, and such as the PS2, because the PS2 was my first ever video game console at the time. When I was a little kid, I love the PS2. The PS2 is like hands down my favorite console to this very day. And recently I got both for like a really good like deal, and so now I'm like slowly starting to like rebuild my collection. But yeah, no, I don't think you're the only one. I feel like for me, I also look more into like older games. Is that it? I feel like there's more hanging scratchers, but I guess not. Okay. Yeah, I guess not. That's all good. PS2 was peak, my first one too. Hey, nice, PS2 gang. PS2 gang. I love that. Yeah, my first PlayStation 2 game, or the ones that I remember very vividly, I think... my first PS2 games were, I think, Sly Cooper, the Sly Cooper trilogy. I love those games. If there was a way to kind of diagnose me with like ADHD or something, it would be me having the hyperfixation on those 3 games. when I would just play it back to back even after completing them. That's how I should have known. But yeah, no. I remember playing the Sly Cooper games, the Crash Bandicoot games, the Pac-Man World games, and probably like a plethora of those like movie tie-in games or something. I remember playing those too as well. So yeah, I remember very vividly playing those types of like platformer games when I was younger. But yeah, no, I miss those days so much, man. I remember my dad and I used to bond over playing those games, and my dad used to, not too much anymore. He doesn't like play like console games as much as he used to when I was like a little kid. But I remember he used to play SOCOM, if anyone remembers what that franchise was, before it just kind of like died back in the day. But yeah. I used to love, you know, those memories with him. Alright, one more kill. There we go. Triggered. I don't know who keeps leaving ammo around, but 50 enemies are no longer a threat. Thanks to them. Okay. Okay, cool. So this keeps continuing as well. Interesting. Alright. I think we actually have enough chat to get the rest, the second half of this achievement, actually. Okay, cool. Nice, indeed, yeah. Pretty nice indeed. Yeah, I miss being a kid. I wish if I had like a chance to go back and re-experience that with my dad, or just like with my friends, like childhood friends, those types of like memories, I totally would in a heartbeat. That'd be fantastic. But hey, that's why we get other like, you know, consoles. So we can kind of like relive that nostalgia in a way. Also create new memories, you know? No. Okay, let's see. Do I want to risk it? I know we have more than enough ammo, but I think they're all dead. They're all dead, okay. Cool, alright, we're making some progress. Let's see, let's switch back to the Glock, or the handgun. I do hear some walking though. Is one of them still alive? Because I do hear like walking. Oh, they are still alive. Oh, interesting. Oh, there you are. There you go. I think we could potentially get this achievement, chat. I think we can. Let's see. We'll do our best to try to get this achievement. I don't know. Newer games feel tiring and way too obnoxious. Too many skill trees, microtransactions, so many updates, etc. Maybe it's just me. Yeah. No, I get the notion. It's definitely exhausting. I just think it depends on the type of game you're playing. And if that's, you know, those types of incentives, let's call them that, are like kind of like forcefully shoved down your throat, you know? Where it's just like very much like bombarding you, and it sort of like kind of takes you out of, you know, you trying to experience the game, right? Like, I feel like that's something that a lot of people also do kind of become very frustrated with. So yeah, no, I don't blame you. Let's not die. Because that would be really bad. Alright, this is a little bit more harder than I thought, huh? Alright, 79. Okay, is there anywhere else? Nope, they're all dead. Gotcha. Risk it for the biscuit? Oh, they just respawned. Okay, so ideally, I wouldn't mind resetting and killing more, it's just we don't have the type of ammunition right now, unfortunately. Sure, there's too many games with open worlds where after 2 hours of gameplay, you're overburdened with options. Yeah, it's just too much, to be honest. It's just way too much. Excuse me. Yeah, no, I think, it could definitely become, like, very overwhelming, for the player, and then it just kind of makes you, like, want to, like, you know, not want to, like, even bother playing it anymore, you know? Alright, so that's 60. Alright, I'm really hoping we can find more ammo, or just enough to get this achievement. So let's kind of spend our time here in the resort area. Okay, well, maybe not like this. Maybe not this type of time. Okay, I feel like this is wasting way too much ammo for the pistol, unfortunately. It's wasting way too much ammo. Alright. Let's do Kaufman side quest. I know we don't technically have to, because we're getting the UFO ending, but I do want to preserve some ammunition if possible. Just so we can get this achievement. If we can. That's also why I think games like Resident Evil or Devil May Cry get so much hype. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, I love those games. I love me a good I love me a good like Resident Evil or Devil May Cry. I wish we got more Devil May Cry. I miss Devil May Cry. Oh fuck. Okay, I'm not liking that game. I'm not liking that. I'm not liking that at all. I think the Indian runner should have some ammunition for us. I hope, at least. Thank you so much, Jose, for subscribing to the channel. Thank you. Alright, let's see. Hopefully we have some items we can use. Yeah, okay, so we do have some items. Cool. Yeah, we do have some items. I think it's 0886, right? Okay, cool. 0886. Alright, I guess we'll, I don't know, do this, I guess. Sure, why not? Why not? Might as well. Drugs. It's drugs. Okay. Don't do drugs, kids. It's bad for you. Let's see. Wow, okay, just like that. Just completely unexpected. Alright. Alrighty. Oh, you're just right behind me. Oh, I don't like that. Just following me. Okay. How are you doing on actually handgun ammo? 41. Okay, I don't know if we're gonna get the achievement, unfortunately, chat. I don't think it's gonna happen. Maybe? I don't know. I don't think it's gonna happen. We'd be lucky if it does, though. Let's see. Maybe we'll get lucky. Okay. So I'm not gonna do the Coffin side quest, since we're doing the UFO ending run. Also, I'm kind of scared if we do it, it's gonna negate the UFO ending. I don't know, if it will, so I'm just gonna play it safe. Okay, let's do the third challenge done. Outside in the parking lot. There we go. Alright, third one.
What?
That light. And there it goes. Just floating away. The little JPEG image. UFO sighting 3. Witness the third UFO sighting. Nice. Alright, cool. Alright, 3 for 3. Now I just need the 4th and 5th one. Let's see. Is there anything we could use in here? That's the key for the motorcycle. Don't really need health. I mean, I guess we do actually, considering the damage we took. Let's keep exploring. I guess more of the resort area. See if we can find any more items that we can use at our disposal when it comes to ammunition. Because I'm really trying to you know, reach for straws here when it comes to this achievement with the handgun, or well, just this achievement with the using the weapons. Oh shit. There should be more. We just have to be really safe. Yeah, there's so much going on right now. Wow, okay, just everything is chasing me. Okay. Well, that's cool. You know what's funny? I've actually never been to the park before, at least here. It's always been kind of like an afterthought, I guess. But I'm not really seeing anything, unfortunately, which kind of sucks. It also seems like we lost them. Okay. Okay, well that's not what we want. How are we doing on ammo? 23? Okay, I don't know, chat. Oh shit, no. Okay, we're 23 away, but I unfortunately don't think I have enough ammunition to get this achievement, unfortunately. Which sucks, because we also have bullet adjust on, which is a shame. Yeah, not seeing anything. Is that a dog? Okay, maybe we should have focused on the dogs instead. I'm not seeing anything at Mech Burger. We should heal. Oof, yeah, we gotta heal. Alright, how are we doing on ammunition? I think we're about to run out. Yeah, okay. Okay. Yeah, I probably should have focused on the groaner. Okay, that's fine. Alright, that's all good. Oh shit. Oh god, that's not what I want to see. Okay. Wow, okay. And we have just 4 more. Okay. Let's put this away. Okay, I don't think it's gonna happen. I'm really trying to reach here when it comes to this achievement, but unfortunately I just don't think it's gonna happen. Which is a shame. I guess the good thing is though, chat, is at least we have the Hyper Blaster afterward. Because we'll unlock that at the very least, and I think that's gonna count. So we have that to look forward to. Alright, let's finish this up then, I guess. Because if the Hyper Blaster counts too for this achievement that we're trying to like pull off, then I think, you know, should be fine. I think we'll be okay. Alright, let's go to the dock. Oh, that was close. Don't know how I got... do not know how it missed Harry's hitbox, but alright. I'll take it. Never mind. Okay, got us. Yeah, let's heal. Alright, that was kind of lucky, but it's fine. We make do, chat. We make do. Let's see if I have more ammunition. Oh shit. Oh, did not expect that. And again, this is the more hostile environment though. So I don't think so. That'd be nice though. Alright, let's use the... what's it called? Let's use the channeling stone. There we go, 4 for 4. That light. There we go, chat. Once again, the JPEG images. And there they go. Nice, UFO sighting 4. Witness the 4th UFO sighting. Okay. Do we want to risk using what we have so far? Or no? I don't know. Do I really? Okay, why not? It's just a short walk from here, so might as well. I'm hoping this achievement does, what's it called? Kind of, turn over into the next playthrough at the very least, maybe? Ow. Okay, I wasted way too much there, but it's fine. $72. Oh shit. Well, this is awkward. That was really awkward. We're so close to, man. We're so close to. No, nothing here. How are we doing with ammo? We have 8 more. Okay, we should take like 1 more Rompler with us, and should be good to go. I think we're fine right now. Oh, is this one dead? That one's dead now. No. I can't really see where the other one is. We have 1 more. Okay. And I started blasting. These are out of stock. Okay. Yeah, this is not happening, chat, unfortunately. Which is a shame, but it's all good. Alright, let's just book it to the lighthouse, and I guess that's game, really. What's up, Jay? Hey, what's up, Zenny? Hi, hello, welcome. How you doing, man? We are finishing up the UFO ending. You came, I guess, at the perfect time. Since we're about to wrap up the UFO ending, for today's run, at the very least. We got, like, a lot of good, I think, like, progress of achievements so far. I think we got like, maybe 7? Well, we're about to get maybe 7? I don't know. Anyways, yeah, let's do it, chat. You guys ready? There you go, UFO ending.
What?
There we go. Definitely we're gonna check the achievement log after this. LOL, nice. Thank you. UFO sighting 5. Witness the 5th UFO sighting. Nice. Hands down a banger of an ending, of course.
Let me ask you, have you seen a little girl around here?
Have you seen a little girl? I really am curious how they're gonna handle this ending in the remake. Do you guys think they'll have like a original like polygonal model of Harry that he just meets similar to a Silent Hill remake? I kind of hope not, because I really wished in the remake they would have had like at the very least like a PS1 model of Harry. I would have really preferred that, I think, because that was like my expectation, but that's all good. Anyways, here's the Silent Hill UFO ending. Get ready for some banger. Have you ever heard of the game called Prey? It's made by 2K Games. I think so. It sounds very familiar, but I've never played it before. And everyone in chat just has his, like, a little dance party. I'm so happy they kept the recurring like running gag theme, or well, running gag with the UFO endings when it came to I guess like the subsequent Silent Hill games. I love that. I love it so much. You just can't have a Silent Hill full UFO ending, you know? It just doesn't feel right. It just doesn't feel right. The guy on the Prey that you play as, he looks similar to you. Like he has long hair with a biker jacket or a greaser jacket, I mean. Really? Let me see. This, not being rude, by the way. You're okay. No, I didn't think you were being rude. I just know, like, you, I guess are just trying to, like, I guess, like, trying to assimilate that. Let me see. Prey? Is it Prey main character? I'm on the Prey wiki. I'm not really seeing the main character. Oh, I see him. Oh, okay, yeah, I can see why. Okay. I guess he kind of looks like me. Nice. Hey, we got the game clear. Obtain the UFO ending on any difficulty. Nice. Well, there you go, chat. 2 for 2 endings. Alright, 0 saves. There you go. Oh, your rank. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, did we get 10 stars? Did we get 10 stars? That's 10 stars. Just look up Prey 2 games, Prey 2K games. Yes, I just did. Yeah, I saw the character. He does look kind of like me. Yeah. Dang, I missed out. LOL. Oh, you're okay, Mystical Dorcas. Also, how are you doing? 67. LOL. I made a stream. Yay! Yeah. Hello, Grace Ashcroft. Hey, what's up? It's Grace Ashcroft in the house. How are you doing? How are you handling the events of post Raccoon City, Grace? But yeah, there you go, chat. UFO ending done. I don't think we got 10 stars. I think that's just 3. Because usually there's like a gold highlight on the mode. I think the game clear, the endings, the saves, continues. Yeah. Total time 1 hour and 32 minutes. Okay. Is it okay to save? Sure. Let's save here. There you go. Okay. Let's check our achievements, actually. Yeah, let's check our achievements really quickly. So let's pause that. And let's go to achievements, chat. Because we made some good progress, I think. Let's see. So we have 46 of 66. Not too bad. So we have 20 more left. Let's see. So we have 69%. I'm not laughing at the percentage, by the way. Totally not laughing at that, by the way. I'm a mature adult. I'm a self-distinguished adult. That is very mature. But anyways, okay, so do not save Sybil, read Lisa Garland's diary, defeat Incubator on hard. Okay. You think after 90 kills of firearms, she'd do something about it? Kill 90 enemies with melee weapons. 30 enemies have experienced lethal penetration of the drill. Or... Okay. Okay. So I'm thinking the next ending we can do, I'm guessing good ending? We can probably do good ending. Which I guess would net us the Sybil achievement, the Lisa Garland achievement. We have the Hyper Blaster now, so... Okay. And then we have Scary Harry as well. Then we also have to get the 8 and 10 star ranking, which is going to be pretty hard. Okay, so we still have a lot to do. Clear the game and get any non-UFO ending in under 1 hour and 30 minutes. Okay, there's also that too as well. Okay, so I think ideally, so we'd have to. So there's still a lot to figure out here. Okay, so I'm thinking next ending, good ending, then bad, and then bad plus. Maybe not like in that order, but we can try that at the very least. Okay, let's get. Okay, so we made some good progress. Yes, we made some decent progress actually. What other Santo game are you planning? All of them. I'm planning on doing all of them when it comes to achievement hunting. Planning on doing all of them. So not saving civil can cause a good ending? Yeah, it can cause a good ending, essentially. So if you don't save civil, but if you do cop and side quests, that's good ending. If you don't do cop and side quests and don't save civil, then that's bad plus ending. And I think if you don't do cop and side quests, but you do save civil, that's bad ending, I believe. Anything that has nothing to do with the Aglophidus, I think, is bad ending. Or just anything that has the incubator, that's considered bad ending. Bad and bad plus ending. Okay, yeah. But I want to see something really quickly. I want to see if the kills that we got previously in the last playthrough are gonna roll over. Let's see. I want to see if it rolls over. Actually, hold on really quickly. Okay, so now I have 3 bullet adjust. Okay. Let's see. Let's load. Alright, let's load our next fear save file. Let's see. It probably is gonna restart over, but who knows? Let's see. I'm curious. And your voice also
What's
sounds
that?
like a meditating businessman.
Radio. What's going on with that radio?
I've never heard that before, but thank you. Thank you for the compliment. I do sound very I've been told before that when I speak I sound very, I guess, like professional. I guess. Oh nice, okay, so here's the UFO blaster. Let's see. Oh sick, okay, let's do this achievement really quickly.
What's happening to this place?
But yeah, no, I've been told that when I speak sometimes I sound like really like business professional or business like dialects, but that's just like how I speak, you know. I just speak like very very I don't know about like professional, but I just tend to like kind of like think like before I speak, you know. That's kind of it really. Okay, let's get this, I guess, like hyper blaster achievement really quickly. I think that's like a good idea, right? Let's see. But I also want to see if that other achievement rolled over. Not turned over. I said turned over last stream. I meant roll over. Okay, this should be pretty easy. I'm very stoked for Townfall. It being a first person has me hyped. Me too, Chucklock. Me too. It's very different from what we're usually accustomed to when it comes to the Silent Hill games. At least when it comes to like gameplay. The last, I think, mainline title, technically speaking, was Silent Hills, or PT, as we all know. So yeah, I'm pretty intrigued. I'm really excited to see how they will handle the gameplay. I hope we get more news soon. There's like rumors of like a state of play that's supposed to happen, sometime maybe next month. If not next month, then I guess June with Summer Games Fest. Mostly, probably around June. There's always a state of play or an Xbox showcase. Nintendo Direct around June, so most likely we'll hear more information by then. But yeah, I'm pretty excited. I want to see more just coverage, really. I'm really intrigued. Can't forget the short message. There's also the short message too, yeah. Okay, I would say the Hyper Blaster should really help with like a 10-star run, maybe? I don't know. Were you nervous to do a face reveal on YouTube? At the time, yeah, I was pretty nervous. I was pretty nervous to do like a face reveal because I didn't really like know what people would think. And I think that's just not me. That's just like any YouTuber, really. I think any YouTuber would be very nervous for like a face reveal. I don't know. I just think like it's either something you're comfortable doing or you're not, and again, like your privacy is you know your own, and you know like that's completely okay. So you know, I imagine a lot of YouTubers or streamers just like want to have like their privacy respected, and like that's completely understandable, you know. But yeah, no. At the time I was a little nervous. I remember my first stream. Oh my god, my first stream on YouTube was so nerve-wracking. I think back in 2024, when I think it was the very first stream was the Silent Hill transmission stream for Silent Hill 2 Remake. I remember that stream very vividly. I was so nervous. I was very nervous. I was a very nervous being. And I remember like my anxiety was just like so bad, but then thankfully like I got really into streaming, and I kind of found my footing, and I found like, you know, like I found like a way to kind of like really like be myself, and thankfully like our community is just like really supportive and very like-minded as individuals, you know, just really chill and respectful. So you know, I'm really lucky to, you know, have a community like that. Which is, you know, which helps a lot. So yeah, yeah, but I was really nervous. But now I feel comfortable showing my appearance, really, you know. It's funny because I feel like a lot of people who watch probably like the main content, like the videos, they probably don't even like maybe know that I showed my appearance before. Probably up until maybe like the video I made about the feature of the channel. Because, you know, live streams are definitely like a thing, but YouTube does a terrible job at notifying subscribers or viewers of the channel. So, you know, like someone could have been like subscribed since like the very beginning and not have ever known that I made like a public appearance. So, you know, it's just kind of funny like in retrospect. So, yeah. It's nice to embrace yourself. Oh, thank you. Yeah, it's nice to kind of like embrace, you know, the part of me that's I'm able to make like appearances on stream. I usually never do when it comes to videos, and I think that's because it's not because I dislike the idea of being on a video where I show myself like in how I'm doing like in on live stream. I just think it's just because I haven't found like a reason to like show myself on a video so far, with the exception of the feature of the channel video that I made last week. I definitely could have just like not showed myself, but I just chose to because I wanted to be like really like genuine and honest and authentic, by just like opening up about like my situation and just like myself, because you know, like first impressions are everything, so I wanted to like go about this like really responsibly and professionally. So you know, I really like had like a lot of time to think about that. So I don't know, maybe if that's like a way to kind of like open to the idea of like show myself on videos, then I wouldn't mind, you know, doing that moving forward. I'd be okay doing that. I wouldn't mind at all. But yeah, we'll see. I'll probably have to find like a way to like show myself on a video one day. As to how, I have no clue. I have no clue. I have no idea. But we'll see. In time, I guess. Technically, I don't really have to do this, but I do want to get this achievement. I can't speak. Jesus. Okay. My notifications for YouTube is off, so when you stream, I just remember at what time of day. Oh, nice. Well, I'm glad you have a really good like cognitive memory of streams. That's really cool. Yeah, but I recommend it just in case you forget, because it really does help a lot. Because you can easily like not even know like again like a video happens or like a stream. I know streams are just kind of like predestined because I have like a time and place. Since I have a schedule, but sentiment applies, I guess. How long have you been making Silent Hill content for? I've been making Silent Hill content since 2023, November 2023. I made the channel back in September of 2023. I think I made my YouTube channel after college, actually. I didn't finish college. I actually dropped out because I just realized college wasn't my thing. So after I dropped out of college, I pursued graphic design, and I did graphic design as a freelancer. And I just basically did like contract work with like clients. And I actually at the time was doing what is it called? Actually, no. I did drop out of college physically, but I did pursue online college for a little while. And it was to get a graphic design degree because I just didn't really feel like going to college in person. I wanted to like work from home, I guess. So essentially I just did like online college, and basically I did that for like a little bit. I even landed a job at the college in particular for a little bit, and that kind of helped with like income as well. But then I just dropped out of school entirely because I just realized schooling wasn't my thing. And I'm like, I firmly believe if college is not your thing, then like that's completely okay. People learn and adapt differently, and like that's fine. Sometimes it's just through like research, like on like Google, or just like online schooling, or just like through like I don't know, different types of like labor work, or just anything really. However you choose to learn, and if like it helps you get to where you need to be, then that's completely okay and fine. And I'm here for it. For me, it's kind of similar. Even though I went to like school, I just never really like vibed with school. I never like really was able to kind of I don't know, like follow and pay attention. But that's because I was undiagnosed with ADHD. So that explains a lot. But I just never was like a like extracurricular person. I was much more creative and I guess in a way artistic. Not like as like an artist, but maybe just like in a more technical sense. So like video editing, audio recordings, video making, video editing essentially. I just said that twice. My bad. So like video, like YouTube for example, graphic design, just stuff like that. Really, that made me realize that just I was much more I would say I guess in I was much more able to adapt by learning by myself, and that's just kind of like how I kind of like was able to find like my footing. I just kind of like went about just trying different things and things that like made me kind of have interest, and I just chose to like work on it and adapt to it. So I just a lot of like the things I do now is like self-taught. Like the graphic design is self-taught, the content creation, that's self-taught. Well, I mean, content creation is objectively self-taught. But no, I meant like graphic design is self-taught. Video production is self-taught. Just everything that I've known and come to use when it comes to YouTube is self-taught. So yeah. Anyways, I'm rambling about my I guess like post-college and pre-college I guess like education. But yeah, no. But anyways, I'm sorry. I'm like rambling way too much. Yeah, so after college, I just chose to like I don't know, I was still doing like the whole like graphic design thing before I left the online college, but at the time I was doing YouTube just as like a side thing. But I always knew I wanted to do YouTube, not just like when I was in college, but ever since I was like really young. I always knew I just like wanted to do YouTube. There was just like something that made me want to do YouTube when I was young. Nice. A gift from outer space. No one will believe the abduction. Make the best of it and kill 30 enemies in one session with the hyper blaster. Nice, cool. There we go. There's an achievement. But yeah, I just always knew I wanted to do YouTube. Ever since like I was like introduced to YouTube when I was like a little kid. Since basically I grew up with YouTube. I just always wanted to do it, you know. I always like dreamed and like romanticized doing it, but I just never thought it would happen, and then it did. And here I am, making Soundhole content, which, you know, I'm really grateful for. I'm blessed even to you know, have a community that supports me and you know, likes my content. Still kind of baffled and find it hard to believe, but it really means a lot to me, so thank you. So yeah. But anyways, yeah, after that, I just chose to do YouTube videos, and I've always had like a focus on Silent Hill. In the beginning, I made like very like experimental videos, like the PS1 videos. That's something that I did. And then afterward, why can't I get this handgun ammo? Huh, okay, that's kind of weird. Yeah, so I just like, you know, like PS1 horror games and different types of like niche horror games like Alone in the Dark, Clock Tower, stuff like that, really. Amnesia, but those videos are kind of like unlisted or deleted, I think, because I just didn't like them. They just didn't like really like kick off like the Silent Hill videos did. So yeah, there you go. There's like my little origin story, I guess. Sorry, that was like such like a long-winded like ramble. But there you go. Jay, I appreciate you. Oh, well, thank you, Miss Dorcas. That's cool. I've never seen the Hyper Blaster in action before. Yeah, it's pretty cool, right? It's actually will really help when it comes to our achievements. Ow. Okay, so it does seem like we are restarting. Okay, interesting. Gotcha. Well, hey, I mean, at least we got like a good like quick achievement out of that, so that's pretty cool. Nice. I do have an associate's degree in child development. Oh, you know what? Well, that's pretty cool, Mystical Dorcas. I love that for you. But you made me remember, I actually do have an associate's degree. I completely forgot, but before I went to college full-time, well, I guess technically part-time since I was working as a graphic designer, but essentially before I went to college, like at a full-time like college. I went to community college essentially, and I went to community college to get a writer's transfer degree, because initially my first degree was supposed to be in creative writing. Initially I wanted to be a writer, but then I realized I didn't want to do writing. I didn't want to do like novels or novellas or short stories. I wanted to do script writing. Which kind of explains itself when you kind of like look at my channel and how I, you know, do much of the script writing on the channel. But yeah, but anyways, I completely forgot that I went to a community college and I got an associate's degree for English to transfer to a four-year university. My bad. I meant to say four-year university. Yeah. So there you go. Thank you. Yeah, no worries. I think that's awesome. Congratulations. Love from Ukraine. Hey, what's up, Killer Whale? Hello, welcome. We're playing Sonic 1, 100% achievement run. We just completed the UFO ending. We're doing some pretty good progress, I think, when it comes to the achievement run so far. How you doing? Sometimes I play Ruler Rose, good game, I like it. Yeah, we actually played Ruler Rose a year ago. That was a game. That was a game, for sure. Very interesting game, but I think I enjoyed my time with it. I would say. Do you like black metal witch bands? I do like metal, but unfortunately I don't have the best, I think, like knowledge of like bands that specifically are in the genre of black metal. Sorry. I do love metal. I love all types of metal. I love heavy metal, black metal, industrial metal. What is it called? Oh shit. Punk rock, post rock. Just any type of like rock or metal, really. Like I'm a huge fan, for sure. But unfortunately, I'm really terrible with names, so I apologize. What is going on? Holy shit! What is happening? Okay. What? 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 Okay, huh. Alrighty. I had no idea what was happening there, but alright. That was pretty funny. Hell yeah, black metal. I like INTIG. That sounds familiar. I feel like I've heard that band before. That sounds very familiar. Okay, to be honest, chat, I was gonna end stream like quite a while ago. Yeah, I think I'll say this for the next stream actually, because I do have to get going. Yeah, I was just gonna do the quick little UFO achievement with the Hyper Blaster, but I think this is a great time to, I guess, stop really. But I think the next stream should be so much easier when it comes to these achievements, though. So much easier. Okay, I think what we should do is make a save state, actually. Okie dokie. INTIG is a music project from Cryosphere developer. Oh, gotcha. Okay, that's why it sounds familiar. Yeah, that makes sense, because what's his name? Andreas Ronberg. I know he does like his own like music. Since he solely developed the instruments, or I'm sorry, the soundtrack for Cryosphere, so that makes sense. I know he goes under his like I think legal name, right? When it comes to his music career, so yeah. Okay, that makes sense. That's why it sounded so familiar. Yeah, I do like his music. I do like the more melancholy, kind of like sad, ambient music that he does. It's really calming and nice and relaxing. Yeah. Or bye, sorry, I don't know English. That's okay, y'all good. No worries. Hope you have a great day, and good night. Thank you, Ira Deadfall. Thank you, Mystical Dorcas, for the wonderful wishes. It's so good, yeah. Okay, let's make a save state. Yeah, let's make a save state. Make a save state. Alright. But also, I think we should maybe save, I guess. Let's just actually save in game. Why not? We'll make a save state and we'll save in game just to be safe. Sure. There we go. All right. There we go. Okay, I think we made a lot of good progress today, chat. I think we made a lot of good progress. Maybe not to the extent to last stream, but I mean, hey, I'm here for it. I'm here for it. Okay. There we go. Let's reload. I think we just got one achievement, right? Okay. So we are at 71%. Nice. And we have concurrently 47 of 66 achievements. Not too bad. We got 2 more, I think. Cool. Okay, so what I'm thinking, next stream, what we can do is let me like kind of like hypothesize. So I think we can get the kill 90 enemies with the Hyper Blaster. Then we can try the melee weapons. And then we can do the drill. We can try the drill once we achieve it, when we finish Midwich Elementary School. And then Harry the Weave. Alright. And then I think that one we're gonna have to save for like another playthrough. But yeah, I wanna try Scary Harry. I think we can do this. I think next stream we should try. Because I think if we can knock out a stream with getting, you know, do not save Sybil, getting Lisa's diary, I think not saving Sybil will get us the bad ending, right? Well, we can also get the good ending too. So we could do not save Sybil. We could get the good ending, Lisa's diary. We won't get the incubator achievements, however, though, unfortunately. Um, we can definitely get the gun control achievement. Definitely, I think Hammer and Harry. Maybe I think even the drill achievement as well. And I definitely want to strive for all the scary Harrys. And then I think doing that next stream will get us those achievements. And then we'll have to just like do like continuous runs of the bad ending. Um, the only thing that I'm really scared of is the 10-star ranking. That's the only thing I'm scared of. That's gonna have to be like its own stream, I think. Yeah, that's probably gonna be its own stream, I think. I think it's gonna take us like maybe 2 more streams. I don't know. I have no clue. But I hope we can finish this like achievement run by Friday of this week. I'm really hoping we can achieve this like all these achievements by Friday. So yeah. Have a good day, man. Good to see your streams. Thank you, Madrid fan. Thank you so much, and thank you to everyone who's joining the streams as well. It really is nice to like have community here and just chill and hang out and just see me do this little achievement run. I'm really looking forward to the just the subsequent streams of not just Silent Hill 1 but also Silent Hill 2 and also just the just all of the Silent Hill games that we plan to 100%. I do think this will be a video. I generally do think this is going to be like a video that I'm going to repurpose once we're finished, because I think it'll be really, really fun. I never really done challenge run videos before. I know people know me as like the lore guy and like the Silent Hill guy that does like the analysis and like the lore, and like that's okay. I don't mind. But I just want to try something new and see if people are interested. But it's been really fun doing this. I've had a wonderful time. I'm glad you guys are invested in this sort of thing, and yeah, I definitely look forward to the next one for sure. Yesterday I hear the new Slipknot secret album calls "Look Outside Your Window." Ooh, nice, cool. I've heard of Slipknot before too. I love like their band as well. Don't really listen too much of them, but they sound pretty good. What are you doing for the rest of the day when you get off? I plan to finish my voiceover for a little bit of a spoiler, but for my upcoming video on the Silent Hill 3 Iceberg Explained. This has been a work in progress. This has been a lot. Do you guys want to see how much progress goes into a video essay or a script, especially the more long form videos? It's a lot. Yeah, so I was working, still working technically, but I mean like more so like in the context of the script. I was working on the script for like a good like long time, like the past month of like April and a little bit into March as well. So yeah, there is a lot going on here for the upcoming script for the Iceberg Explained video. I gotta get going to record my voiceover for a couple of for the script pages. But then after that, I'm done for the day because I just had so much work going on today. But yeah, for the rest of the week, I'm just doing voiceover work for the script. And then I'm hoping in between, I guess like tomorrow and Thursday when we're not streaming, I can get some like recording for footage capturing for the Iceberg Explained video. So yeah, it's gonna take a while. I'm really hoping I can have the Iceberg Explained video out by hopefully the end of April. If not April, then early May. Probably May because it falls around my birthday. And I don't know, I think it'd be nice to kind of have this video come out around like my birthday month, you know? I love Silent Hill 3, much like Silent Hill 1. It's my favorite game too as well. Sometimes Silent Hill 3 is my favorite game, but sometimes, Silent Hill 1 kind of, is my favorite game. It kind of like tosses up, it's kind of like a toss up sometimes, but I really love this game. It's definitely like in my second of ranking, I would say. It's a game that I really, really love and appreciate. So I think it'd be kind of cool to kind of make it drop around like my birthday month or something in May. Also, I think just May is like a great month in general when it comes to, I don't know, Silent Hill 3. I don't know why. I guess because Silent Hill 3 technically did release in May 23rd, right? So I guess that kind of like actually fits really. So yeah, but we'll see. But I am hoping to have the script reading done or the voiceover work done by next Monday, so a week from now. I'm really gonna try my best to get it done by then. Script voiceover work is a lot, so I'm gonna do my best to like take my time with it, but also get some like consistency in my my workflow. And yeah, excuse me. So yeah, that's the plan. And then after that, I just need to do like the video editing. And then the video editing just really depends on if I want to like add anything that's like attention to detail or anything unique in the video editing process. I like to add like a little bit of like a presentation to my videos. If you guys seen the Iceberg Explain videos before, I usually try to like make my graphic design work kind of like you know, like pronounced, I guess. So yeah, but anyways, that's just like a whole like ramble for like another day. But yeah, so that look forward to that. I'm really hoping to have that out by hopefully the end of April, if not end of April, maybe first week of March. Definitely first week of March for sure. I'm sorry, first week of May. Yeah. See you next time. See you next time, Madrid. See you next time. Very cool. I can't wait to see that video. Thank you, Zenny. Thank you so much. I hope a lot of you guys are really looking forward to it. I know the last video that did really well, still is doing really well too, is the Silent Hill 2 Iceberg Explain video. So that's why I wanted to make the Silent Hill 3 Iceberg Explain video. Should be just as long, if not I think even longer actually, so look forward to that. It's gonna be like a while, but I'm hoping to have it done in a very proficient manner. A timely manner actually, so. It's bread, it is bread, taco not. It is bread. Have a good one, dude. Thank you, Mono Yeast. Have a good one yourself, thank you. What do you like about Silent Hill Remake? It's good. It's good. I'm sorry, we're about to end the stream, but I just like that it's a faithful adaptation or reinterpretation of Silent Hill 2. I like the gameplay, love the atmosphere, love the voice acting, and the sort of like I guess like I don't know, approach to the characters. I think the voice actors do a good job. And yeah, that's a discussion for another day. Apologies. But I do like the remake a lot. I like it a lot. I don't think as much as the original though, but I do think it complements the original at the very least, so yeah. Good stream, thank you, Chunklock. Do you have Insta? I do not have Insta, Killer Royale. Apologies. I thought about getting Insta, but I just don't really have any interest in social media. I think the most I'm willing to do is probably Blue Sky, but I've not made a Blue Sky at all. If I do, I will probably let you guys know. But I'm not really a social media person. I'm not. Maybe like in high school for sure, but I'm not a social media person, sorry. But I think at the very least I would definitely get Blue Sky, for sure. I feel like you should do a word of the day every time you start a stream. Word of the day, silent. There you go. Word of the day. Silent Hill. Silent Hill, word of the day. Okay. Thank you guys so much for joining stream today. I had a really fun time. I'm glad we made some progress for the achievement run. I'm really looking forward to Wednesday at 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. When it comes to progression on the run, I'm really hoping to have it hopefully finished by Friday. And then if we're able to do that by then hopefully next week we can start Silent Hill 2. And then we'll get that achievement run going. Should be really fun. And also just all the subsequent Silent Hill games as well when it comes to achievement runs. So yeah, I look forward to that. Before I go, chat, I just want to say thank you so much for the wonderful donations by those who donated on the on the stream today. Thank you so much. And I also want to say thank you to the donations on coffee that I believe were donated over the week, I believe. So let me say thank you to Sergio, Sergio, Muhammad J.A., Cat Peasant, and Frenchy Dog. Thank you so much for the wonderful donations. Sincerely appreciate it. Helps in many ways more than one. And it just honestly helps me keeps me going. Helps me, just keeps the lifeline of the channel going and, you know, allows me to do what I love, which is this. So thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna go and chat. Take care. Have a great rest of your day. Oh, let me link my socials really quickly. Apologies, I completely forgot about that. Sorry about that. In case anyone who's new here that just joined the stream, here are my socials. Here's my Discord server. We have a lot of great, lovely people who just love to chat, talk, and converse with like any of like their hobbies or interests. Here's my coffee account if you want to support more than watching the videos. Donations are greatly welcomed and help in many ways more than one. Either one-time payment or one monthly payment, whichever you're more comfortable with. If not, that's completely okay. Watching the videos is more than enough and helps me keep me afloat with ad revenue, because that's the main source of income. Channel membership is actually going free for a free trial. So if you want to try the channel membership, I believe it's 100% off. It should be free for a 7-day free trial. So if you want to check it out, please feel free to do so. $1 a month. completely hopefully affordable. That's my goal for anyone that's interested. So there you go. And finally, I think that's kind of it. Yeah, there you go. I think that's kind of it. So there's my socials if you want to stay in touch and follow on anything and everything with the channel. And yeah, I'll see you guys later. Anyways, I'm gonna go on. Have a good rest of your day. Thank you so much for watching the stream. Thank you for the wonderful donations. I hope to see you guys on Wednesday. More Santa 1 achievement runs. And yeah, I'll see you guys soon. Have a good rest of your day. Take care, stay safe, be kind to yourself, eat, sleep, rest well, and have a great rest of your Monday, Tuesday, and rest of your day. Yeah. Alright, I'll see you guys later. Have a great day, chat. Love y'all. See you soon. Bye-bye. See you soon. See you soon. See you soon. Take care. Sorry. Okay, bye-bye.